what up, world? You know what time it is? Your boy, man, Mr. Host with the most never need to brag no most. Oh, yeah, but the good but toast to the real folks who done paved the way in the real way for us players to play. Parlay this good game that we got for y'all today. Lions versus Ravens, man. They doing their thug thistle. Shout out to everybody out there doing their thug thistle, though. What? It's 21-14. I just started this live halftime. Some minutes going into the third round. We're going to watch the rest of this game. And we're going to talk about Dame apologizing to Harlem. And him wanting to work with 50 and Cat. So shout out to Dame for that. You know, keeping it thorough in the borough. I would do the same thing. You got to show a better side of things, you know, better side of life as you mature. Why? So you got to talk to people that you can get a good understanding with, and they'll break it down for you, man. That's why they will have to apologize to Harlem, man. But let's get into that, man. Let me see what Dave Nash got to say. Salute to him, though. You know what I'm saying? What? That was after Cam said, yo, F that. I'm going hard. Is it really and truly? We shouldn't be going back and forth. But, you know how that goes. I got to play 21-14, Baltimore versus Lions. Let me put the link in the comments. Anybody want to come up and chop it up? We out here. Monday Night Football. Shout out to everybody out there doing it. You know? Second and 10. Looks like Lamar's in a big game. 21 points. 8:47 left in the third. We're going to see what's what. Let's check this stuff out. Shout out to everybody out there doing it, though. I mean, when I say doing it, I mean, let me get to it, you know? I ain't wasting no time. So, what they say, starve your distractions and feed your focus. It's the best thing y'all can do right now. What I'm talking about. Hold on. We got 1st and 10. Let's see if Jeff God gives to her. I ain't gonna give to her like that. God damn. Golly. First down again. We need to come better than that. Man. They ain't gonna win shit, dude. Playing like that. They ain't gonna win nothing. So there go my dude Dame. Salute to him. Letting it be known how he feels.
So everyone I respect is like, yo, cut this shit is embarrassing. So, Daniel, and if you need to, because we can't publicly use us to tear each other down. They don't do it. We do it to ourselves, but they. So I prefer to squash this. I want to apologize to Harlem because I know this was embarrassing for Harlem. And I'm man enough, but the thing is, in Harlem, we deal with things different. It also comes with violence. And I can't be violent, and I won't be violent. And I don't want any of my friends to be violent. My job is to keep them out of jail. So the only way I can deal with things, to keep certain things out of the algorithm, is to answer as soon as somebody says something. And my version of violence is just lawsuits. If I could take it to the streets, I would, but we can't. And the Italian Godfather partook his brother. The Godfather don't kill his brother. He teaches his brother. So, again, if y'all want to sit down and work it out, I don't even want to be a part of that project that y'all doing. I don't really understand what it is. But I feel like 50, Cam, me, and then come together and maybe do a TV show together, something different, or a movie or something, just showing the world that we can work together. And we would prove everyone wrong. They love us tearing each other down, and I'm not doing that shit. And I apologize to my OGs for embarrassing you. But I just wanted to talk to him. And he finally talked to, he replied to the lawsuit. And I was like, nah, now go talk to Daniel. And if you want to, Daniel, if you want, please arrange us to have a sit down. You can bring who you want. And also 50, you're invited to. But instead of us talking about each other on fucking social media like clowns, let's sit down and talk like real men. Let's take this off the street. The street right now is the internet, and this shit is corny. So I don't want to fight with y'all no more. Now, I heart, that's different. And Revolt, Batavio, same thing. You stopped replying to me 2 days before I went to the Breakfast Club, but I don't work for you. I am the chairman. When I'm on Revolt with my content, I'm the chairman because I don't talk to your staff. I talk to mine, which I have. I'm the chairman of America New when it's on Revolt. So to me, if the breakfast, I won't get into it, but you could have a too because I'm not going to stop legally. I'm going to respond. That's what I didn't do before. And this is what I've learned. This is the only way I could fight. But you're not going to line me up and set me up. So you can come to the conversation as well. Bring who you want. Charlemagne, you're not invited. Um, I need real
Hey,
men, pause,
Charlemagne.
masculine. We need to speak like masculine men in each other's eyes and deal with all those problems. So I'm still, if y'all coming in, I'm going to always hit back. But I'd rather squash this. Pause. And this is please don't take my grace as weakness. We're in front of a lot of people, and this is not the right example. Later. So, I'm sitting here on the dock, looking at the view, and I'm thinking, like, why am I beefing with Cam?
Say, yo, look at my view, nigga. How come show their views? They're still cracking. He's still cracking on. So it's 21-21. God damn. Zay Flowers just caught it right for about 8. It'll be second and 2. Well, babe, let me know something, babe. How could you been all on the videos? So Jay was going through his shit in the court, the Busby shit. We're all on the videos every week, talking crazy about Jay. I don't get it. I don't get it. You talking about? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That was him. Ace Moon Cool. That was him, man. I know y'all wouldn't think that shit. God damn. Try to kick him out down. Shit is not right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Right? Ain't right, all right? So I think 50 and Dame Cam should come together and take him up on his offer. I mean, what y'all scared of? Y'all can't make some money with Dame now? You know what I'm saying? Y'all make some money with Dame? That's that shit. If it was me, I should make some money with Dame. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to this game called life, man, Dame is heading in the right direction, man. It's all about ownership, family legacy, and black pride, black power, you know? Dame got it all locked down. He knows what time it is. So when he talks about ownership, when he's clowning him, he's actually giving them game at the same time. What game giving us? So I don't understand. I mean, 50 service and movies and all that. What game is he really giving out about movies? I mean, shows and shit like that. I mean, I see his moves, but he don't own none of this shit. Outlaw. You hit the link, man. Yo, y'all see this game? This game is killing it. You know what I'm saying? This game we killing it. Nigga said it's a fake apology. I don't think it's no fake apology, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Mac.
Outlaw.
What's up, man? What's popping, man? What's
What's
popping?
going on in this game, man? You see this
Yeah,
game?
man, it's going back. Listen, I'm over here hesitating if I want to bet on this game or not. I'm thinking the Ravens, but I don't trust their defense. As you can see, they're about to give up a first down. I'm just like, man, I might just stay away from this game. I ain't gonna lie, betting wise.
You can still bet. You can still bet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can.
you can still
Yeah,
bet.
live bets. You know, you could do the live bet when the game is
Okay,
going on
Detroit?
right now. No, they're in Baltimore right now.
Oh no, they're
And matter of fact, is this a you covering the game?
like I don't see the game. They in Baltimore. So,
Yeah. Wait, you covering the game, Mac? I don't know. I don't want to take over your stream and stuff. Are you doing something else?
winning.
What happened?
No, I'm covering it, but you know, do you think?
Oh,
You
oh,
know,
okay. Yeah. Nah, I'm just I'm over here watching the game and
each one,
stuff.
each one.
I'm just like,
All
man,
right.
this game is actually good.
Well, that's
What happened?
what he said. That.
You're breaking up a little bit.
You hear me?
Oh, yo, dog. Wow. Now this game is crazy. Thank God I ain't.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, you just seen it?
You see, I knew something crazy. I see
Yeah, this is a good game. That man was gone. Montgomery.
But yeah, man. Did you see Dame apologize to Harlem? You didn't see that?
Dame apologized when he was swinging on the when he was sitting down swinging.
He was like,
Yeah, I seen him apologize. He's trying to take the high road and stuff like that because you know he's not trying to go back and forth with Cam. You see that? Yeah, this game is crazy, man. This is a good game, man. Like I wanted to take the Ravens, but I don't trust their defense, man.
Yeah, it's a very good game. Nah, the defense is trash.
Yeah, their defense is not that good.
Look at that. He just got through.
Same thing what happened with the Buffalo Bills when they the same thing they let the Buffalo Bills come back and win. They got a problem. They've been having a problem with their defense for the past. I mean, ever since Lamar got there, to be honest with you. They was always known for defense.
This is trash, dog. Trash.
It's bad.
On defense. On offense, they're impeccable, dog. On offense, they
got one of the best offenses.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just the defense is lacking. I mean, they got rid of Brandon Stevenson. I mean, he's on my team now, but shoot, they still look like they got problems with their secondary. They got the dude that came from Green Bay. I would have thought that would have took them, to another level, but it just seems like they still got a problem, even just to stop the run too.
They should have just kept running it. I don't know why they.
Who you talking about, the Lions or the Ravens?
Yeah, like
Oh, the Lions. Yeah, the Lions got a running game. I mean, they got a two-man punch when it comes to that.
yeah.
But man, I know
All
you
right.
on a high cloud right now, man. Eagles, they was about to write y'all off. They were like, yeah, they ain't going back to the Super Bowl. They ain't the same.
You see the background.
You got the flag going high right now.
They say we ain't playing fair. It feels like that when we the defending champ.
Yeah.
3-0, they say we ain't playing fair. They always
Nah,
gotta
they
come up
definitely
with some
not.
bullshit.
Listen, man, you gotta let it be known, man. Say you defending champs, but it was no 1 year fluke. Y'all trying to go back.
Nope.
As y'all should. Uh-oh, Madden mode. Madden mode. What is the Lions gonna do?
Shit.
I know. I think they're bluffing, man. Yeah, they're gonna let the time run out. Yeah, they're gonna let the time run out. And let me know if I'm ahead of you too. By the way.
All right, no doubt.
Yeah. Like, up. We on commercial. But man, yeah, like I said, man, they was trying to write your team off, man. They was trying to look for you and everything. They were like, "Where's Mac Miz? Where's Mac? He got to explain this."
Like, why? Everybody dispersed. I couldn't find
Right.
nobody.
I mean, listen, one true was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give it up to your special teams and stuff, man."
But he's talking about my quarterback. Yeah, talking about my quarterback.
That's my quarterback. Man, they've been trying to get on Jalen Hurts' case for the past 2 years, man. They're making it seem like he's not a real quarterback. Like he's a good quarterback. Like he's a good game manager.
If the nigga don't have to do so much, so what?
Right. He has a good team. He doesn't have to do so much, but guess what?
Every game,
y'all winning games. Y'all winning games.
You know what I mean?
Talk your talk, Mac.
Yeah, Drew Brees. Yeah, you know?
He's Jalen Hurts. That's what he is. That's it, man.
Time Super Bowl attendee, one-time champion, and he about to get his next win this year. What they gonna say after
Absolutely.
that? Be like,
absolutely.
We gotta call the league up. We firing on all cylinders. We got the two of the best receivers. We got a secondary that's getting more confident each week. And his offensive coordinator gets smacked upside the head by Jalen. So now he's getting,
Exactly.
You gotta look
exactly. Got to look at the whole thing, because if you don't look at the whole thing, you're not gonna get the whole seclusion of what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Because people out there just be, you know what it is? They be running with the narrative. They put a narrative out for Jalen Hurts, so everybody like, oh yeah, he's not a real quarterback. He's not a real quarterback. But when you actually watch the game, he's actually doing what he's supposed to do, which is manage the game. Don't cause turnovers. Even when it's in the playoffs, he still does his thing as well too. He's not hurting the team. Oh, they're really going for it on fourth. Oh wow. They're not playing. This is Madden mode right now. They're trying to go for this win. Oh! Wow. Wow. Am I ahead of you, Matt?
Yeah. Don't say nothing yet. I want to see it.
All right.
That bad? Shit.
Dog.
Don't say nothing yet.
Nah, I ain't saying nothing.
Another 20 seconds.
20 seconds. All right, let me
I
put
know
my thing on pause and try to like catch up to you a little
my
bit.
viewers
Yeah.
got a little bit faster than me. Y'all bear with me, man. Y'all bear with me now.
Bear with me, man.
Go chop it up. Gotta let back. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta chop and
Just go.
screw real quick. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down just a notch, maybe.
These bum ass Ravens.
Are you not rocking with the Ravens?
Oh man, I don't like their
I feel
defense.
you, man.
For
Now
a
their
team that's
defense is
supposed to be like
trash.
defensive, you're a defensive minded
Right,
team.
right.
It's always been that way. Why
It's
you
like
don't have a good defense?
soon as Lamar Jackson started popping, man, they just found like they just
Yeah,
forgot their whole
bullshit.
identity. Invest in the defense. Make sure the
And why
defense
have to
is polished.
overcompensate for the lack of defense? That's
Right.
bullshit. Look at Philly. We got a whole our defense is full of giants, bro. We got Jordan Davis,
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Carter. Like, come on, dog.
Nah, I hear that. I mean,
These
man,
guys,
y'all was fighting. Y'all didn't show no quit.
yeah.
I definitely did not show no quit.
They're gonna say, "Oh, golf is better than Lamar." That's what they're gonna say. Oh, golf might be
Hmm.
better than this year. That's what they're gonna say. Simple.
Exactly what they're gonna say. But listen, man, Lamar, like I said, man, Lamar is he's definitely my favorite quarterback right now. So man,
Definitely.
it's just like I just want him to get to a Super Bowl. You know, I really because he needs to get to a Super Bowl before 30, man. That's what I really want him to do because I want him to start, of course I want my Jets
Man,
to
if you
start
get to
winning,
that
but
30,
that
get to that
realistically
30.
that
What?
ain't happening this year
John
to
Elway,
get to no
when
damn
did John
Super Bowl.
Elway win his first Super Bowl? From like 35 or some shit?
But what happened?
John Elway. He won his first Super Bowl
Uh
in 33.
like in his
32.
30s, right? Like close to his mid
Yeah.
30s. I can't pinpoint
Yeah.
what age was he. Yeah,
He won.
but I want Lamar Jackson to like get solidified and winning some more champion. Like Patrick Mahomes, he already got championships under his belt, but and Josh Allen, he's looking for a championship. But I feel like they're gonna try to push Josh Allen to get a championship more than Lamar Jackson.
How do you
That's why
hold
I'm.
his championships like? Oh yeah, he
Well,
did his thing.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, I still got to see. I mean, everybody's writing off the Chiefs, but I still got to see them write off the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Because they would definitely the way how they be repping the games for the Chiefs, they be still trying to help them. But I didn't see too much of the help how they was helping them before. It seemed like Taylor Swift is not coming to the games a little bit. I mean, I don't know what she's doing, but I guess when it comes down to it, she's gonna start going to the games, and then they're gonna start trying to cheat and stuff.
She a distraction maybe. Told her ass to stay home.
Oh, they told her ass to stay home. I mean, shoot, their
Told
record when
her
she's there is impeccable. But yeah, they definitely got smacked up in the Super Bowl though.
yep, my team, the Philadelphia Eagles, one of the most prestigious teams ever in professional sports. Look at that. Touchdowns. That was an easy touchdown too.
Yeah, that was. But it was a good play though that they drew up. It was a good fake. The lateral,
Flag.
the boy, that man Lamar Jackson. Remember how we was making fun of how the Jacksons and stuff like that? Like, he ain't no Michael Jackson or Tito Jackson. Man, Lamar he be knowing how to dance with them juke moves though. he be Sasha
That
sliding.
they got a Jerry curl. Now that you say
Who
that, I think they got a Jerry
man?
curl. Lamar, he You got a little Michael Jackson shit going on. Eh? You think he Michael Jackson? Lamar think he Michael. I ain't
Lamar
gonna lie.
thingy Michael. Oh man, accuracy wasn't there on that one.
Oh my God. Come on, man. You gotta come back, my guy.
Yes, indeed.
But in the between time, I want to just play this little video for my boy Monster Nation on this whole Dame Dash situation. And
Oh, first
you know what I'm
down.
saying? Learn a thing or two. First down.
First down. Lamar
That's it.
Jackson.
Hit
Yeah,
me.
this man, they're not quitting. He threw it right in that window though. Yo, he held on to it. How do you like the wide receivers for the Ravens?
Trash.
But you don't mess with
Yeah, I like it.
Hopkins.
Yeah, he's all right.
I mean Hopkins still got it, man. I mean, listen, it's his fundamentals when it comes to him. Yeah, you see, I don't know, man.
Right.
Wait, Mac, who you got winning this game? If you put your money on,
I got the Ravens winning. Like,
see me too. I got the Ravens winning as well too. But it's just like the Detroit got a team too. They got defense, but they're that offense for the Ravens is no joke. Like they could hold it down. The only problem with the Ravens is, like we just said not too long ago, is the defense. Like they be giving up the game, and I feel like the Lions' offense can win a game as well too.
yeah, the Lions are trash.
You think the Lions are
They
trash?
scored, they scored 52 the other day, so now they're on a high. But I don't think they're just like they are last year. They ain't no better. I don't think so.
I mean, they was arguably the best team last year, but fell short in the postseason due to injuries on the defensive side. But
Who beat
I feel
them?
like,
Who beat them last
well,
season in the post?
Commanders,
Wasn't it the Ravens? Huh?
Commanders.
Yeah, the Commanders beat them. Look at the Commanders this year. Trash.
I mean, they are 2-1 though, but Jaden Daniels didn't play this game. That game, it was actually Marcus Mariota, but they played against the Raiders, but they won.
Ooh. All right, we're gonna listen to my boy real quick while we watch this game. Chop it
Oh,
up.
okay, for sure, for sure.
Get to work together. If that's your strategy, I don't like it. Dame Dash apologized. I appreciate it. I don't know if y'all rocking with it, but I am. I mean, I do. There are some caveats. I do. There are some nuances to his apology. I feel like, and maybe this is just me, but I feel like it was still the hint of resistance. You know, a hint of the ego. And listen, I don't have no beef with the ego. I don't look at the ego the same way most people look at it. I feel like if we ain't had no ego, we wouldn't have respect for ourselves or hip hop or a whole lot of other things. I mean, there's something that could be there's a conversation to be had at a later date. But pardon me, y'all, it's noisy out there. I don't know if y'all hear the and all that, but they're doing something. Anyway, so yeah, I seen a couple of videos. I seen his video. I seen a reaction or two. I seen my man ARP from Rare Breed Entertainment. It's a platform. He has some interesting points to make. I took he like yeah. One of the points being like Dame stated that he spoke to his OGs and all of his OGs was like,
Mm.
you wildin', you embarrassing Harlem, so on and so forth. And he like, yo, damn, you, how old are you? You got an OG? I'm paraphrasing what he says. Like, it's kind of you kind of exposing you kind of exposing yourself as a non-leader. Understand what I'm saying? Like, somebody had to tell you that. I feel like it's merit to that. You know what I mean? Although I don't agree with, I feel like when you get to a certain age, your OG. I mean, I don't. I mean, like, I don't have any OGs, but there are people like somebody you consider the OG. On your rise to prominence or while you was growing up. Do they ever stop being your OG? I mean, yeah, they might get to a point where they don't where they don't they no longer outrank
Oh.
you like quote unquote, but you can still show them the respect that you always showed them as big bro or whatever. That's that. Also, him talking about how it could get violent. Like he could get violent. He
Mm.
doesn't want to get violent. This, that, and the third. That's one of the things I feel like those sort of things should be left out of genuine, like a genuine apology. You know what I mean? Because I think that's always. I think when
What
it
type
comes
of
to men,
pen
that's
was that?
always that's a foregone conclusion. It can always get violent. You know what I mean? You go in any circle as a man, you go in any circle full of other men that you don't know, and there's always a potential for violence. Literally, every time, 100% of the time, there's the potential. So to say that is unnecessary, and it could be
That definitely looked
it's
like it was over the
counterproductive
top.
actually, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You could, it's that's the point right there where a nigga goes. So what you trying to say? No, I didn't like that part of it, but I appreciate the overall sentiment of it. What I also don't appreciate, sorry, not to just dump all over that. Like I said, it's important for me to say. Overall, I really
Look
don't
like you
appreciate it.
missed that. I
But
ain't gonna lie.
the part when he said, 50's invited, maybe we could, do some business, basically work on a project together and all of that. That shouldn't be in the same video because it makes it seem like I mean, like everybody said to some extent, we've all said that Dame figured out how to use the internet and he's just milking this cow, right? But I just feel like it don't play well. It don't come off right.
Responding to emails takes time, but not with Grammarly. In a few clicks, Grammarly's generative AI drafts professional, relevant replies that sound like you.
Pause when everybody that you've been having smoke with online, you immediately invite them to some form of collaboration. Even when you're talking about we're gonna go song for song, I mean not song for song, let's go movie for movie, like when you did that with 50, when you did it with Cam, it's the same thing. You go movie for movie, you might be framing it as a competition, but it's still a collaboration. Have to play along. You do you drop your show, I drop my show. You drop your show while I wait my turn. That's all collaboration. And it's like it almost, forgive me for saying this, please, but it comes off as thirsty. You know what I mean? To me, like you can't get on the phone and call them and say we're gonna do this. I'm like, yo, let's do this. I got an idea. Blah 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 blah. Let's collaborate. So you choose the battle rap route. You call a nigga out. You antagonize somebody until you find yourself battling with them in a battle rap. A collaboration. And then you want to, and then after that, in actual battle rap, after the actual battle, You know, they a lot of times they hug it out, dap it up, but you know, do they do a song later? Do they start a battle league later? Do they work on a movie later? Nah, it's like Dame is doing that and then taking it one step further. The online battle is the battle for them, and then after that, it's like, yo, we should do a song battle, or I mean, a show battle, or so on and so forth. So, you know, it just seems it don't come off right. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. But back to the fact that I appreciate it. He stated all of the, you know, he stated some of the things that do mean a lot. Like, I mean, and I hate that we have to even say that. Say what? The fact that we have to even say, look, that's what they looking at. That's what they want us to do. We shouldn't do that. I hate that's a fact, but I hate that that's the only reason niggas got for that. Because you know, again, like I said, I respect the ego, but that's just the ego worrying about how it look. I'm more concerned about what's what's really going down, going on, what's really happening. Never mind how we look. Let's collaborate to fix the bigger problem. Is how I feel about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and but yeah, still, it is what it is. It don't. I do agree that it don't look good, and I don't want them looking like. I just feel like that motivation should be secondary. We shall overcome should be first. Pause. Anyway, so yeah, I ain't got that much to say on this. I just, you know, just wanted to go ahead and you know, I appreciate him for being a leader in this situation. I don't know that it's going. You know, I don't know that it's. I feel like it's a good possibility that Cameron and 50 seen it and laughed at it and have no intentions of reaching out to him. They're probably going to troll him again tomorrow. Hopefully they won't. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate him for taking this step. It's a big deal because it ain't easy for most people. It ain't easy. It ain't. I don't think it's easy at all to drive your car all the way down this hill and then try to put it in reverse and drive uphill. Just people. Most people don't even have that. Most people don't even got that in them. They just be wrong and loud and I did say strong and wrong. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And they just die on that hill. But you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Kudos to you, Dame. Hopefully, Cam and them don't smoke them, cause I'm not gonna lie. If it was me, if I was Cam or 50, I might have a new rocket lined up for him right now, just because you did all of that, and we all know what you really wanted to do was work with us. But you know what I'm saying? You just want to think you get to disrespect us. You think you get to just disrespect me, apologize, and now we get to work together. If that's your strategy, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's just hope. Let's hope it's safe. Salute to all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Try and be a taxpaying citizen in the nation. Leave us a super thanks.
So you think Damon's gonna? You think that 50 and Cam's gonna accept the apology?
I don't even think they're gonna care about what he thinks because the thing is, nah, definitely not. Because my thing is like, you know how 50 Cent is. I mean, all Dame Dash had to do was basically like he shouted out his network and stuff like that. Dame Dash should just played it cool. Don't even mention nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it having because my thing is you already blackballed by you know who. You shouldn't align yourself with 50 Cent and stuff, you know, if that was ever possible. But my only thing with Cam is like, Cam, you could just get on the phone and talk to the man. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be them going back and forth on the internet and stuff because at the end of the day, let's be real. Like Dame did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even though Dame's practices when it comes to business is not always 100, but he definitely helped him out. You know what I'm saying? He made him, you know, CEO. You know what I'm saying? When it came to Rockefeller and stuff like that, along with Jay-Z. But I just feel like these two men should have just got on the phone and just talked. instead of doing the internet things and stuff like that. So now it just like exploded. But I understand with Dame Dash is he's doing damage control. Basically, that's like,
Yeah,
not saying
So
damage
Jay-Z, if I
control, just
offended
trying to
you, I
clean it up.
apologize.
yeah.
Leo Cohen, if I offended you, I apologize. Steve Stout, if I've offended you, I apologize. Just because you don't have the same morals and principles,
He's not in power no more. That's the
it's
problem.
cool. I'm not angry no more. I do what I had to do. I was a little aggravated about Aaliyah, so y'all just caught. So Jay-Z, if I offended you, I apologize. Steve
See, he
Stout,
has
if
to
I've
do the apology
offended
because
you, I
he's blackballed.
apologize.
He's out of
Just because you don't
power.
have the same morals and principles, it's cool. I'm not
He's
angry no
not in
more.
the circles no more.
I do what I had to do. I was a little aggravated about Aaliyah, so y'all just caught the brunt end of it. You know, I called Jim Jones today. And I was like, I love his
Oh
family.
yeah.
I want to be happy.
Wait, this is
And Jake,
new?
you know, the friendship we had was cool, man. I just miss it. But whatever he's doing, he's doing. But I'm cool with it, bro. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't myself for a second. Aaliyah had me fucked up. And big, I'm sorry.
Ain't the first time you apologize.
Oh yeah, that was the first time. That was the first time. Because I was like, I think that's old. But like I said, man, like
Yeah.
he's not in power, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the people that he was, I'm not gonna say like he was belittling in a way. They're in power now, so they're not gonna let this man come back. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna try to, help him at all. And then on top of that, Jay-Z, he the king of blackballing and stuff like that. So he's blackballed. And him coming out and saying that he was the chairman of Revolt, that was the problem. You got to move in silence, especially if you blackball. You got to make sure that that ink is dry, so they can't take you out of like say, oh yeah, what happened?
You think Jay-Z's blackballing them? I
Of
just think he's not
course.
making the right product.
Oh
I
my
don't know. He has the right
God. Yo, the Ravens,
for
what are
all
you
that.
doing, bro? But
He
nah,
has too much
yeah. Just
reputation not to be given some type of, you know what I mean?
right. Exactly.
Or something like that.
This man, Derrick Henry, fumbled the ball, man.
What? He fumbled the ball again? Bum ass.
Yeah, dog.
I told y'all he's Butterfingers.
Man,
Yeah, my Butterfingers.
dog.
He
Fumbling the
holds
ball
it.
in crucial
Nigga
situations
holds
is
the
terrible.
ball like a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
That's what
Yo, he
I
just
can't
slammed
lie.
his helmet on the ground. I mean on the stands. Damn, dog. They just basically gave up a touchdown, bro. I think
T
Detroit might
He's
got
gonna be
this.
talking big shit to them Baltimore fans. Big shit.
Yeah. Dog, dang, Derrick Henry got to learn how to protect that damn ball, man.
You see how he was carrying it? You can't carry it like that.
Yeah, you got all them damn muscles and you can't bury that football underneath. But I ain't gonna lie, it was the blind side though. But still, man, you gotta have that ball control, man. For real. Man, look at this. Look at this. They have no run stop defense, man.
They're gonna try to run all this clock.
Damn. And Derrick Henry's feeling it right now, man. Okay, they got a break. They just got a little break right now. Yo, thank God I didn't bet. Oh my God. See, if this was last year, I would have betted on the Ravens.
You can't bet on the word. Nah, man. The Ravens.
Yeah, I was gonna bet on the Ravens, but I'm just like, Monday Night Football, prime time.
Their defense
I'm staying
is
away from it.
yeah.
Yeah, but the Lions is not no pushover team either. Like we can't forget that this team was damn near one of the best teams on last year. Like they know how to win games. So this is gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be a back and forth. It's gonna be. I just feel like the Lions got a little bit more of a better defense than the Ravens, though. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
that's the problem. They have an offense and they have a little bit of a better defense than the Ravens. So I think that's the matchup that you got to look out for too. So a lot of people bet heavy on the Ravens, but the Lions is no team to sleep on either. Even though they had a bad the first game was bad, but they're only on week 3 and stuff.
Only running back will fumble in each the first 3 games. He's the only
Yeah,
running back who fumble each game.
this is his second time fumbling in crucial situation, man. The Buffalo Bill game and now the Lions. Now they gotta definitely score that next drive. Oh wow, that was good defense. All right, that was some good defense right there. Derrick Henry is
Man,
pissed right now.
imagine that.
Yeah, I mean he couldn't even get in the end zone.
Who's this game? Or Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, 7-point game. They gotta score in this one. Gotta score in this one.
They tell him, yo, we're gonna give you a football, you're gonna carry it for the rest of the week. You bet
Nah,
not,
Mac. They gonna give him a football to sleep with, man.
you know? Like,
They're gonna have to give him a football to sleep with, because it's like, man, you gotta hold that ball, especially when it comes down to it.
no, man, you don't
Sometimes
have
you
to
gotta
hold.
do that, man. That ball security is very crucial, man, especially when it comes down to it. Then the team is not gonna go to you. That
Much
as
of a
as good as
veteran
Adrian
to not
Peterson
know.
was. Wait, what happened? Go ahead. My bad.
I said he's too much of a veteran to not know where he.
Absolutely, I agree with that, man. It's kind of like Saquon Barkley. Like Saquon Barkley, he don't have no ball control situations. Like he's a veteran. He already knows what to do. He's running
Exactly.
up. He's not
You see
dancing around
Saquon.
like,
Every time Saquon gets the ball,
oh, he's
he's
old.
protected.
He's
He's
gone.
protected.
But then again, two different running backs, two different styles. Like he's more like Derrick Henry's more of the power back, but when he gets in an open space, then he's gone. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he knows how to take it to that next gear. But dog, you gotta take care of that ball, man.
Yep.
Because at the same time, this is not the Titans no more. It's not Tennessee. This is the
Exactly.
Baltimore Ravens. They got some big expectations. Like Lamar Jackson, like I told you, he has to get to the Super Bowl, man. Like he's too talented for him to get older, and I just really want him to get there in his prime. I want my Jets to get in the Super Bowl, but I know realistically that ain't happening this year. So I want the Baltimore Ravens to get there. Next week is the Jets. Jets is Miami Dolphins. Monday night football. Must win for both teams. Whoever loses is basically out.
Yep.
Their chances is definitely going to be slim. I hope Justin Fields is back, but don't see about that. Boom! Damn! Look like he just ran into a wall. All right.
Lions are losers, though. Even though their team, they ever win? They never won.
What happened?
They never won shit. They ain't never gonna beat shit. No, so the Lions never won shit.
They never won shit. They never gonna be shit. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, man.
Go Baltimore. Y'all can win at least one more.
What? Dog. They are getting through that offensive line, man. They got to draw up some better players for Lamar, man. 6 sacks?
Lamar's bullshitting too. Don't let Lamar fool you. He's bullshitting just
He was just a
because he's so great.
damn. No, good thing he didn't throw that ball because that would have been an interception. That would have been an interception right there. Yeah, they're not doing good with the game plan right now.
You know,
This
I look at
Lions
the
defense
offensive
is no
line.
joke right now. They really prepared right now. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, they're eating food.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
Good for them, man.
He said good for them. Yeah, man. Listen,
Don't play with your food. You know what I'm saying?
don't play with your food. You gotta eat it, man.
Eat it.
You gotta eat that. Derrick Henry, don't play with your food. You gotta eat it. Boom. Oh, yo, this defensive line is no joke. Defensive line is eating right now, man. God damn, this defensive line is no joke. All right, I know T's going crazy right now. It is boom. He can't find
He's
nobody open.
talking big shit right now. You know it. You already know it.
Oh yeah, most definitely,
Like Lamar
most
who?
definitely. But that's crazy, dog. Like that defensive line is not playing no games. Yeah, if the Ravens lose this game, a lot of people gonna lose their money tonight. I'm telling you right now, especially if they took that 4-point spread.
Nobody bet on this game. You think anybody bet on this game?
I know people bet on this game. Remember, I betted on your Eagles to beat the Seahawks that year when they had Drew Lock with the Seahawks. I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing, man? I remember that was a Monday night game. I lost money. So it happens, but I learned from my losses. Don't bet on Monday night games. You got to know what the pattern is first.
All I know
But
is Lamar.
I knew this game was just like it's gonna come down to it.
Lamar Jackson's mad frustrated, and that's the play calling.
Yeah, but
They don't got enough plays for him.
but the thing is, man, like the offensive line is not holding up. Then on top of that, they're not drawing up a good enough game plan for them to actually, for Lamar Jackson to feel comfortable to throw the ball. Because as I'm looking at as the coverage and stuff, they're doing a good job on coverage, and they're actually, stopping their wide receivers from getting open. First down, Detroit Lions. We're at the same spot, Mac. I don't want to spoil nothing.
Okay, salute, salute. You already know. We in here, man. Monday Night
Yes, sir.
Football.
Monday Night
Yep.
Football.
They getting their ass handed to they down a touchdown. But you see, they could have prevented that.
Yep.
Eric Henry didn't fumble the ball.
Exact in crucial situations, man. That kills momentums. Now the Ravens defense has to come out and come and stop this to actually probably win this game. Because if they don't, they're gonna be in trouble, man.
Yep.
All they need is a touchdown. It's a 7-point game right now.
1-2. Shit.
Yeah, man. So they could probably push this to overtime, but it's still a lot more time on the clock. They still got 3 timeouts. Lions got 1 more timeout left in the
Lamar
second
like
half.
40 versus the NFC. Yeah, I know. Crazy.
Yup, absolutely. Oh man, it seemed like the Lions got a little conservative. They're getting conservative right now. See, it's a 50-50 situation, man. Like when your team gets conservative and stuff, like you're giving the team the other chance to get the ball and stuff. But for right now, I can't even lie. Like you could actually trust your defense because that defensive line has been killing Lamar Jackson and that offensive line.
Yeah, the last couple of drives they messed up. So
Exactly. Uh-oh. Screen. Ooh, okay. Good job by Smith stopping that. He just basically probably saved his game. Defense did their thing. Now with
Buccaneers
the
at
Detroit,
3-0. What?
wait, who's 3-0?
The Bucks?
Yeah, they're 3-0.
Oh,
They beat my Jets. Bucks beat my team
see, right?
due to like I said, we didn't spend that much in the off season this upcoming season. So I already knew what this year was gonna be. They're basically just gonna extol the culture, sign our homegrown talent like Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson. They're gonna see what they're gonna do with Jermaine Johnson, Brees Hall. They're gonna see if they're gonna pay him and stuff. If they fit, if they fit their culture that they're trying to move forward with. And they're still paying Aaron Rodgers. They're still paying Mike White. I mean Mike White. They're paying Mike Williams and people that we restructured like CJ Mosley that retired. They're still paying certain players like that too. So, but next year it should be a lot more flexible when it comes to the salary cap for us, so we could actually go out and spend and try to get some dogs on the team. So Aaron Glenn can actually get his roster that he wants. This is still the last regime's roster, basically, but they're just basically just budgeting this year. So I already knew this year wasn't going to be like the year that we were going to actually go out and, win a lot of games and stuff. But I did have us winning like 7 or 8 games in the beginning of the season. But so far, I see some improvement. But at the same time, I do see us not knowing how to win yet. But we're there. We're almost there though.
They get 6 and 7 still? 7 and 8?
No. Let's see what happens with this Miami Dolphins. If we lose this game, then we're definitely gonna probably win 5 games because the schedule's gonna get a lot more easier as time goes on. Because we're gonna see the Jaguars, we're gonna see the Panthers. The Panthers, not saying the Panthers are any pushover because I can't say, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the Panthers, we're gonna win. We still gotta show that we can win games and stuff, So I gotta respect every team, but I feel like the schedule is gonna get a lot more easier as time goes on. But right now we're in a hard part of our schedule, which is the beginning, and then like towards the middle, towards the end, that's when it starts lighting it up. So we should be winning a lot more games, but we got to win our division games though. So we're 0-1 in the division, but we play the Miami Dolphins next Monday. So hopefully we get that win because it's kind of a must. I mean, it really is a must win, to be honest with you, because you don't want to be 0-2 in the division and you're going to be 0-4. So that would be the worst situation for us. And the Miami Dolphins are going to go, oh, wow. Wow.
That's it. It's over.
Damn, dog. Sheesh. Wow. But yeah, we're gonna see, man. But Mac, so do you like how your Eagles is looking this year
Oh, for sure.
overall? Do you feel like your team is able to go back to the Super Bowl?
Definitely.
Got you. So you satisfied with your cornerbacks?
Quarterbacks need some improvement, but again, like I said, week by week they get more solid.
Mm.
Just the confidence some of them are lacking, but they're gonna get it. The young guys, right?
Is there a specific team that you worry about if you do play them in the playoffs?
What we worried about?
Green Bay,
Green Bay, maybe, but
Rams.
I think we beat
Yo,
Green Bay.
this is done, bro. Wow, dog. Damn, the Lions definitely walked us off. Yep, I would have lost money. I would have lost money. I would have betted on the Ravens. This is done. The Lions came in and dog walked this defense, bro. Yeah, they got a problem with defense. Ravens is in trouble, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. These are like playoff games right now, and they're not performing well against good teams. That defense is not holding up, man.
Montgomery just ran through them like
Yeah, he ran through that like man, he was gone.
bum ass Ravens.
Sheesh, dog.
Y'all choked against the Bills. Now y'all do the same against the Lions.
That Derrick Henry fumble just completely killed their whole momentum. But even though before that they were still not doing it all that well either. Well, I get to keep my money. I could, yeah, yeah.
Now they gonna say Jared Goff is the best QB in the league. Scored 52.
Nah,
Scored 37 this today. They're gonna add it up. Oh, 38. So they're gonna be like, oh,
38.
he scored that 90 points in 2 games. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah. This is not good. The Ravens is not looking good this year.
Rush yards.
Defensively.
Trash. They look trash, bro. They look out of sync. The offense is not flowing like it's supposed to.
Yep. That Derrick Henry fumble really messed the whole ish up, man. He got to protect that damn ball, man. Like you said, he's too, he's a veteran, man, basically. He should not be fumbling the ball in crucial situations. You got too much experience. You're not a rookie. This is not your second or third year. You're a couple of years in. You got to protect that ball.
Yeah, these bum ass niggas, bro.
He getting paid way too much not to be protecting that ball, too.
Acting like he's all mad at himself. Nigga, you better be.
I mean, he possibly is. I mean, rightfully so, because again,
Shit.
Cause man, like people hold him to a high standard, and he ain't living it up right now. He's actually cost him basically 2 games. This game and the Bills game. He can't be doing that. There's too much high expectations for the Baltimore Ravens. But again, the offensive line didn't look that good either this game for the Baltimore Ravens. But the Lions, like I said, they got a team, man. They do got a team. Oh yeah, Max. So I want money from. Oh man, see this defensive line, man. Nah, this defensive line is swimming right now, bro. That defensive line is swimming.
It's over, Lamar. Hang it up.
Yeah, this game is a wrap. They gotta yeah, it's third down.
Jared Goff thinks he's shit right now. Oh shit! Look
Oh! Oh!
who stopped by. I put out an APV for my nigga Leaf the other day.
Oh, really?
When
Did you
I don't
find
know.
him?
I don't know why you put out an
Oh,
AVP
what's
for
up,
me.
Lee?
What's good? And we all know Mac only popped up, man, when the field goal got blocked.
Now,
Mac,
to his defense, he did pop up when we was all asking for him and everything.
man, Mac, bro, no, he only popped up for like a few minutes and then went right back to the dungeon, bro. When the
Oh
score,
yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah,
was,
you was there. You was there.
I
Okay.
sure was. When they was down, most of that
Who was
game,
you?
Mac
After your
was
team
missing.
lost. I didn't see you nowhere. I
That's
said,
because I had to go to work.
oh, then I said, okay, yeah, he had to go to work. That's true. That's true.
Gotta get that paper.
As soon as the game was over, I had to go to work, bro. You got to Cleveland scored 13 points in the fourth quarter.
Hmm. Man,
Don't know
this
how.
Lions, man.
Yo, did you see
Man,
that
it
game?
ain't even the Lions. It's the Ravens.
The
Oh my
Ravens.
god, bro. I'm about so sick and tired of that
I
football
almost
team.
betted on this game. I'm glad I didn't.
I'm glad you didn't either. You would have
I
lost some.
betted on the Seahawks and the Jets +6 yesterday. Got that money.
You would have lost some
But
supreme cash, man. Like the
oh yeah,
Ravens.
yeah.
The Ravens is doo doo, bro. I'm done.
Uh, Leaf. I said this earlier. I'm like, man, Lamar. I want him to get at least get a championship before he's 30 and stuff.
That
Like,
ain't gonna happen.
Where's
and that's the
MVP?
problem, man.
That ain't
Where's
gonna happen.
The defense is lacking, man.
This is atrocious.
where's one true? Where's one true emperor?
And MDT, one true trait. You ain't gonna see none of them pop up tonight, bro.
Oh, they're pissed right now.
Montgomery had 150 by himself, bro. Like this is atrocious.
Right.
This is atrocious, bro.
Jared Goff.
Jameer Gibbs and Montgomery getting 2 touchdowns apiece
Hmm.
on your defense, bro. Like yo, you need yeah,
And then Derrick Henry fumbling the ball.
Derrick Henry is washed.
Touchdown Ravens. 3
Touchdown for
touchdowns for
what?
Lamar.
Yeah,
Going for it on 2.
Lamar Jackson was actually 24-2 versus the whatchamacallit. Well, if you count all the games they actually got in, but like technically it's like 20 something to 1.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's about to change.
Nah, this is crazy, man.
I was looking at my man Lobo page. Apparently our game was rigged. I don't know how that was, but
Oh, they scored a touchdown.
Oh, you feel like your game was rigged?
It don't matter anymore.
Well, not
no,
you, but somebody feel like.
somebody else feel that way. I didn't feel that way. I'm like, was it a trap game? Absolutely. Was it rigged?
Yeah, I knew that was a
Nah.
trap.
I mean, but if you look at Aaron Rodgers' last playoff game against the 49ers,
Mm-hmm.
go look at that game.
He got
And
washed.
if you remember, we was up 10-0, just like we was yesterday. And then we gave up 13 points in the fourth quarter, just
Because of
like
the
we did
special team,
yesterday.
right?
I don't know what the special teams just blew the dope, man. Like, well, the game was won, but like you can't prepare for that special team shit, man. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like Mac had a dude on the team, bro. Damn near get like 4 sacks and force 2 fumbles by himself, bro. Like that. Come on, man.
Oh my God, how you missed that?
Jordan,
Yeah,
say it
that's
with me
true.
now. Jordan Davis. 330, doing 18
Damn it.
miles an hour.
I ain't gonna lie, he look like Drewski running a 4.5.
Drewski.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Bro,
Man.
that heavy nigga was gone, bro. He picked that shit up, kept it moving.
Of course, my Jets lost. So I'm numb to it. You know, it is what
Mm.
it is.
I mean, cause I already know that was just the NFL just playing crowd control to me yesterday, bro. Cause we gonna beat the hell out of the Cowboys next week.
Oh, y'all got the Cowboys. Okay.
Yes, we do. We gonna beat the hell
Wait,
out.
wait, wait, wait. Who's home?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah, because they be cheating for the Cowboys though.
They,
I
You know,
mean,
Jerry be paying off them referees, man. You can ask the Giants fans at times, not all the games though, but
but the Giants don't have nobody. Like that's
true,
different.
true.
Like if you really want to keep it technical,
I
bro.
still
Like
think y'all better than y'all better than the Cowboys. So yeah, y'all should win that. But I was just talking
we
referee
should
wise.
win it, but I don't know exactly if we are gonna win it for sure. But
Right.
I'll see.
What about how did Jordan look? I gotta watch the highlights of that game. I didn't see the highlights, but how did
Jordan
Jordan Love play?
Love, Jordan Love, like I
he's
don't
a
know.
bum.
He not what people gotta under. I need people to stop saying that we got a stacked team, bro. Like because I think everybody's
And
the
that's
thing.
game.
The thing about the NFL is that people have to look at personnel and coaching staff and play
Exactly.
calling more so than they look at the
Exactly.
actual.
Because it's all about play calling now. If you don't hear
Mm,
nothing in his fucking where in his microphone, wherever,
mm-hmm.
he ain't doing it. He's calling timeout.
It's
Calling timeout.
definitely all about play calling because there's not too many quarterbacks that know how to work plays out of the huddle and read the defense anymore, bro.
Mm.
That died
Front
off
seven.
with Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. They like this team like the league is way too athletic now on the defensive end, so it's stuff you can't prepare for. So you pretty much got to just get it and go. You got to have what Lamar has like to beat the defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So like
That's
consistent
why.
to beat defenses on a consistent level, you need what Lamar has.
Right, the ability to escape pressure or something,
Yeah,
or
you just
also
need
you need a mobile quarterback.
you just need to be evasive, bro. Like in those circumstances, bro. Like because running backs are not they like here's the thing.
Everybody athletic. Everybody's athletic now.
Yeah, everybody's
Mm,
athletic. Like coordinators, the offensive coordinators don't know how to counter react what's going on in the evolution of these defensive players. They
mm-hmm.
don't know how to do it. So what they do is they go get a mobile quarterback, black
Right.
quarterback, whatever. Try to you know, bring them up depending on what city that they're in, and then that's that. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is that Jordan Love is not Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love is not. He's not who Aaron Rodgers was.
Absolutely not.
He's not who Brett Favre was at their respective ages, bro. Like he's not, bro. Like yeah, everybody goes straight to the stats, but they don't go to the games, bro. Like the game will
The
tell you
eye
the whole.
test.
Yeah, the game will tell you the whole story.
Yep.
You're right about that.
You know, so it's only but so long you can hide it.
But I
Yep.
feel like your team, I feel like I said, like this is basically his
Absolutely.
second year of being a starter. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understand like his age and everything, but and he had 4 years to sit down, and that's the traditional, way how Green Bay Packers roll is, have their starting franchise star that is basically, just sitting down and waiting and just learning
Mhm.
the operations before he takes that drive and that leap to become that, the franchise player that they hoping that he's going to be. But so far from what I see, like he's done good these past two games, but it's just like this game was just like a kind of like a trap game. But like I said, I can't really say too much because I didn't watch the game. But I feel like he still got a bright future, but I just feel like he got a lot of stuff to work on. He's not no Aaron Rodgers or he's not no Brett Favre, but he just got to find his own niche in a way. But I feel like this time around, he's definitely doing good in the first half. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I haven't seen this past game, but those two games that I seen, like he was actually doing his thing. But you know, you gonna see going down the season, how the season goes and stuff.
Mm.
And again, you got a young team, by the way. So, they
Yo,
all got to
how old
learn
is
as well,
Jordan
too.
Love? How old is Jordan Love?
Like
Jordan
25,
Love, he'll
26.
be 27 before this year's over.
Oh, damn. Okay. So he's 27.
So like the youth, I don't really care about youth anymore, bro. The youth shit is overrated to me.
New T?
Mm.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why the youth is overrated because like if you go and look at everything that the Eagles have a good bunch. They have a great mix of skilled
Young.
veterans, highly skilled players, and then they got a young defense.
Mm.
The defense is that's where you want your defense to be young at because now in these early weeks where your veterans ain't going as crazy, your young players are gonna go off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, but the reason that like I'm not really pointing to a reason why we lost that game because Cleveland got a great pass rush in a defense. If you got a great pass rush in the secondary, you 2/3 of the way. You basically just got to build your offense. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So the reality about when you think about complete teams, now the thing is that Jalen Hurts has the ability to keep basically riding the train and riding it till the wheels fall off, and that's basically Saquon Barkley, and that's
Right.
somewhat of the defense. The thing about and that's not to judge Jalen Hurts because I think he's a good quarterback. He's just not where the elites of the elites are because it's all about it's all about what he can do when certain things are not working.
What you
When
say
certain
about my
things are
Mm-hmm.
not when certain things are not working,
what
can
you
it
say about
like
my
can
quarterback? What you say something
like
about
the thing that the thing that I notice about CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts is when like they're so locked into the system
Right.
that they don't understand how defenses and what they seeing from defenses just yet. They're out there like if you go look at how when things break down, they start breaking down.
yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like
Fucking
yeah.
system QBs, man. I'm
Yeah,
tired of it.
they system QBs, but like this, and there's a whole lot of them. The thing that separates Lamar is Lamar has a lot of things you can't teach.
At all.
Yeah,
Speed.
Lamar
intangibles.
has Lamar has ability, bro, that you can't really teach. But then again, Lamar don't really have what the
Yo,
quarterbacks
yo,
that we could.
y'all see T? Y'all see T? Yo.
Look at T.
Yeah.
Yo, with the,
Suck your is T.
with the thing y'all
Oh
see.
boy, I totally forgot
Oh,
this.
man.
I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
I just do.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is
Y'all in
going
the same
all the
division.
channels.
Yeah.
See my
I'm
nigga?
not. I'm not worried about T. I already beat. We already beat his ass. I ain't worried about him, man. Like this. That's that. We already won that, bro.
Man.
So look,
Okay.
all I'm gonna say is this: like too much. The thing about the NFL, bro, like the balance is important, but you also got to have a veteran to keep it all in play. Jaden Jaden Daniels is gonna win a Super Bowl sooner or later.
Yep.
Mm.
He is. The reason being is because he has the things that he has you can't teach. His third down awareness, his awareness on third down, his ability to leave pocket and process plays. I believe he's going to be a great processor. You could just see it. You know what I'm saying? You could just see it in the way in the check downs and the way that he throws the ball.
Oh, yeah. He
He's
already
gonna
had
he's
that
gonna
eliteness.
yes, he already has that. This is one of the reasons why I say like, and no disrespect to anybody in the division. I honestly believe Jaden Daniels just based off of processing the field and based off of what he can do on third downs when things start to break down and things start to break down around him. What he's able to do and how he's able to do it, I strongly believe that he is the best quarterback in his division. I strongly do.
I hear that.
You know what I'm
I,
saying? It's that's not
and
that's
you
not.
don't
I
listen.
don't.
It don't sound crazy. It
I don't
definitely
think
don't
that's
sound
and I
crazy.
don't think that's a slight to Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts, as long as he's not turning the ball over, you deem him as manager.
You heard that, Mac? I was just saying that earlier. Jalen
I have
Hurts, he doesn't turn over the ball. As long as he's doing his job,
no problem
there's
with
no
it.
complaints. Yeah, as long as he's not turning over the ball. Listen, he's not the top. I mean, he
And,
could be
and
top 10 quarterback, but when it comes to skills, he's not top 10. But listen, the man is
that
not
nigga
turning
was
over the ball. He's managing the game. Even when it's these big games, Super Bowl, playoffs, he's still doing
Hmm.
his thing. You can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, you got to give it to Jalen Hurts. Like, he's doing the best at his ability and the team. Even though he is loaded with offense, but he's working what he got, and he should be. I mean, you got this man, Joe Burrows. He got a whole bunch of offensive weapons as well too. So there's no excuse for him. But
Joe Burrow, he keep breaking down too easily with these injuries, and
yeah,
I kind of seen the writing on the wall ever since the Super Bowl year when they made it to the Super Bowl. They made it to that Super Bowl with arguably one of the worst lines to ever make it to the Super Bowl ever.
facts against that
Like
defensive line with the
against
Rams, they had no
Aaron
chance.
Donald and basically, come
Von
on, bro.
Miller,
Like
Von
Yvonne,
Miller
yeah.
too.
So my thing is like you somehow get that far with that old line, bro. You basically asking, all right, yo, it's a sign on your back that say injure me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
that's
I
that,
mean,
that. And this is what we were just talking about yesterday. This is why we feel bad for CJ Stroud, because it's like, man, he's getting a lot of hits. Like even Lamar Jackson, like when we were seeing Lamar Jackson when he was starting to come up, when he first got into the NFL, he was taking a lot of hits. We were like, man, he can't keep taking these blows like the way how he be taking it, and the way how pause, and the way how that they was running with Lamar Jackson. And I'm just like, man, he's not going to last long. That's why you had to go out and get a Derrick Henry and install your running game as well too, because the way how this man Greg Roman was running Lamar Jackson, he was going to get injured. So that's actually a
mhm.
good thing that they did what they did. But going back to what you said, like the offensive line is very important, man, and you have to have a running game because you got to make sure you protect your quarterback as all like as much as possible, because that's why I say I feel bad for CJ Stroud, because he keeps taking these hits. He's not going to last that long, man. It's not.
I agree
And then,
with you.
yeah, because the man is running for his life.
I agree with you.
Every time I watch a
the
Texas game,
Texans are 0-3. The Texans are 0-3. That's all you need to know.
Oh man,
exactly.
all I can say, bro, is when it comes to the Hall of Fame, and I already got what I was about to say when it comes like I was thinking of something else, but when it comes to like the quarterbacks in today's league, in today's NFL, bro, like it's very like in terms of processing plays ahead of time and processing and going against the defense in terms of a chess match and reading the defense and being that second mind on the field outside of the coordinator. You like there's really nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? There's really nobody out
Well,
here. Everybody out here
one
just got
thing is this. There's two primetime games, and
Monday
they
and Thursday and
choke
Sunday
both of them.
night.
You know what I'm saying? They choke both of them. They choking.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the Ravens? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree. I agree.
Derrick Henry got to listen. He has to protect that ball, man. He's basically fumbling it in
I
crucial
mean,
situations, man. That just killed their whole momentum. Even though, like I said, the Lions' defensive line is no joke, man. They was just swimming to this man Lamar Jackson. I can't even lie. Like they was every time you just call hike, they're already right in his face and stuff. So it's just like, and the play calling and the wide receiver is not getting separation, and the coverage that they're running, the coverage that they're presenting out there is really stopping Lamar Jackson. And say if this was back in the days, I mean, back when Lamar Jackson was a rookie and stuff, he would have probably threw some of those passes, but he's knowing now not to throw those passes because he knows the coverage now. So he's very aware when it comes to that. So because I've seen some of the plays, I'm just like, man, if he would have threw that, that would have been an interception. So he's actually learning, but it's not there. That's why I said. And another thing, Lamar Jackson, they just got D Hop for him, but it's just like this is an old D Hop as well too. But he still got the fundamentals and still got the skills. But he just need another wide receiver out there that I feel like I think he still needs that number one wide receiver out there. That is just like that person that could go out there, get separation, and that is known for being that playmaker, man. And I just feel like he doesn't have that, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
Everyone has a good title for that show, man.
Absolutely, man.
And everything.
It's a good game, though. I enjoyed this game. It wasn't boring. It wasn't no snooze fest, but it was just unfortunate. I wanted the Ravens to win, but Detroit, you got to give it up to the Detroit Lions. They came out with a game plan and they executed, and they attacked the Ravens' weaknesses. And it's just like the run stop was terrible for them. Yeah, they definitely beat them up. They definitely beat them up. They hit them with so many fakes.
Yeah.
And that defense is no joke, man. Like I said, I need my boy DJ Reed back, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me DJ Reed back, man. If you're still there, man. I need my guy, man.
Oh, shit. Here comes the man of the hour, Detroit Hollywood team.
Oh, man. I need my boy DJ Reed back, man. I'm glad that you got him for a rental right now, but we need him back, man.
Nah, he here to stay, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been looking for Baltimore fans all night. I haven't seen none.
They in hide mode, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I called it yesterday. I called them all out yesterday.
Yeah, you did. You did. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, basically we just dominated the line of scrimmage on them niggas.
Oh,
sure did.
Man.
And you was running that ball. You was running that ball too. Montgomery was balling today for y'all.
Listen, dog. And I was saying like we had to get that. We got like a couple new dudes on the offensive line. So that first game, it was kind of they had to get their shit together.
Right.
Man, the way they played tonight, and then the way they played against Chicago last week, man, we got something, bro. We got something.
Yeah, it's just like the first game, like everybody was just writing y'all off, like, oh, it's over. They're not the same team no more. But like I said, it's just the beginning of the season, So sometimes you just gotta give it a chance, see, what is see how the game plan is. The team got to get used to the new coordinators and stuff. And also, there's a lot of new players, so that's why I say you gotta give it time.
I'm not even tripping. This was a good win tonight, but I'm still.
Oh, Najee Harris out for the season.
Like we gotta, I don't care how we playing this time of the year. I want to in December and January.
December, yep, absolutely. Because you seen this before last year,
Oh,
I was running up.
Speaking of which, I see Leaf in here now, but he ain't said nothing. I ain't heard Leaf's name since Jordan Love threw that interception yesterday. I ain't even heard the voice, bro.
People was talking
Ain't no reason for you to be talking, bro. I already handled business in week 1, bro. Now until you get your redeem card, bro, like I'ma still be in here as is.
Listen, like I was saying, bro, I'm surprised to hear your voice, bro. I thought you You had
Surprised
the
to hear
church.
my voice.
You had the church mouth yesterday.
No, I ain't
Ooh,
had a church. I had to go to work right after the damage was done. That's what
right.
that happened.
Conveniently, right after that interception. You know, conveniently.
he did say he had to work on a Sunday night.
I had the 5 to 11, so I missed the prime times.
Listen, now
That's
that was listen. You didn't want to see the end
Everybody
of
was
that game.
looking for
You
No,
left
I
that
saw the
early.
end of the game. I was in here. I saw the end of the game. I saw the whole end of the game, bro. You know what that remind me of?
What?
The Aaron Rodgers last playoff game.
Hey,
You,
listen. Man.
and you go look at Aaron Rodgers' last playoff game. Tell me that ain't the same exact way we lost to the 49ers.
Listen, man. That's what I'm saying. Like the division that y'all ain't got the division sold up like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we
To
we
me,
still we still the kings of the north. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
shoot.
all right. First off, we do. First off, we
the
do.
skins of the North.
First off, we do. We already handle business in week one. Like that's
Mm.
that's number one. Number
One.
not okay. That's where we. This is where we stand. 1, 2, and 3. That's where we stand right now. That's we already handle business in week one. That's number one. Number two, there's no team in the NFC that could do what the Browns defense just did to us yesterday. There's none. There's no team in the NFC that can do that. None. Zero.
Why not? Why not?
What?
What do you mean? Why not?
Philadelphia
Look,
Eagles.
no,
Yeah, like what? Yeah, like did you
no.
not listen? You
He said no.
y'all caught us off guard and shit. I admit.
We
You know.
caught y'all off guard.
Yep.
So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me all year long you ain't got nothing but the if at minimum every team every year get to prepare for 6 games, and that's the 6 games in a division. And his resolve from this, we caught him off guard.
Yeah. Listen, bro. We had a new OC, a new DC.
Oh,
I was just talking about how
Yep.
um we had two new offensive linemen that take over. You know,
Hmm.
like we had to get our shit together. Y'all caught us slipping, but it's still Thanksgiving, bro. Don't even worry about it. We got y'all.
Oh, y'all playing on Thanksgiving? Oh, that's gonna be a
I
game.
think the last time we played them on Thanksgiving, we stomped a mud hole in them, bro, in
Mm.
Detroit.
That's all right.
Oh,
Like
so you saying history's gonna repeat itself?
it always does, bro.
oh no, I
Like
think
this is, bro. I'm not going to do this the whole season, man. With the whole seesaw thing, bro. That's going on, bro. It's the same shit, different toilet.
Mm.
It's
Listen,
always it was. You know
it,
what's crazy,
it
and you know what's crazy about all of this? We still got the youngest roster in the NFL.
that's gonna cost you. That's
we
gonna
are.
cost
Oh
you.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, listen, Leaf was saying earlier, like that's a balance. It's a good balance when the offense,
The,
has a
the,
lot
the,
of
the thing,
veterans.
yeah, the thing
you-
about
it-
Philly is that they veterans don't gotta go all in because the young players is already doing most of the damage already.
Mm.
If you go look at yesterday's game, the kid heavy boy, bro, young player. Most of they defense is probably the youngest defense in the league, and everybody, all the veterans is on offense.
Mm.
Realistically. If you like, go look at it. They still they got Coop. They still got Cooper DeJean. They still got Carter. They got old boy that blocked the field goal. Like they still getting younger and younger. They defense and you still got a good coordinator that can hold it all together.
Yep.
When you got a good coordinator, bro, and them young boys, they gonna run through a wall for you.
Yep.
They gonna run through a wall for you, bro.
Because they
And you,
already know what the expectation is too, because they just coming off of a Super Bowl. So when you get on a team, you trying to prove like, yeah, I'm trying to
yeah.
be that put my stomp down too. Like, I'm one of those ones as well too.
Cause it
So
like
they out there to prove.
and now they done got to a point where and I seen Kansas City do this after they won a Super Bowl. Kansas City, they just pity pat most of the game. Like they done made mistakes. They let the young players make their mistakes, and then in the fourth quarter they turn up. I seen the exact same thing yesterday from the Eagles. I seen the exact same thing. Although the Rams are some choke artists anyway, but I seen the same exact thing. The Rams is one of them teams that's gonna be there at the end because the
They have no
49ers is.
excuses though. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no, they don't have no excuses, but
They
they
got
gonna be there.
Devontae Adams.
They're gonna be there at the end because their division is gonna crumble. Like
Yep.
the 49ers just lost Nick Bosa for the year.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
the
Najee
Niners,
Harris is out for the year
Back
too.
though,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I said,
the Niners is already on the rehabilitation list, brother. So that's the whole point
They
about
won
that.
their last game though, so they
That's
still do
true.
good.
Yeah, but that's a key piece on their defense though. That's their
The,
pass rushing.
right. The thing about our division is that everything that everybody is bringing, we got something to counteract it.
Hmm. So they got counter
Everything.
moves, T.
That's what it
uh,
realistically is.
listen, but so do we. So do we.
Y'all no,
Nah,
y'all
y'all
had
do.
y'all had everything to counteract it.
No,
The pro-
we still do.
roster wise, y'all do, but like everything is gonna come down to chemistry. Everything is gonna come down to chemistry. Like the thing is with with whether it's new coordinators, whether it's new schemes, whether it's new play calling, don't matter what it is. Everything is gonna
But that
come down.
that's why I'm telling you about experience matters. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why the transition was, you're right. That's why our transition has been smooth, is because we've got a team that's been together for a few years now. You know what I'm saying? Going on 4 years
Three
now.
years? Yeah, 3 or 4
4
Going
years.
on
Yep.
four, going on 4 years, because they had Hutch for a while, they had
Mm-hmm.
Goff for a while, they had Gibbs and Montgomery for a while, they got most of their
This
D line
this
for a
has been
while.
building since 2021.
Right.
Yeah, it takes a you know what I'm saying, it takes some time for a organization and a culture to be built. Yeah, yeah.
Well, he's gotten, but the thing is, like, they've gotten better every year. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
That
So
that is true.
you
That
know,
that
is
is
true. I
true.
like,
That is true.
and I was saying last year, had it not been for the injury, Hutch probably would have won Defensive Player of the Year going away.
he
All
had
facts, because he was killing.
he
It's
had like
like the
7 sacks in like four
he had
games.
7 sacks in in week 5, I think it
Yeah,
was.
crazy.
So
Hmm.
so
God damn.
the only person that like the gap between him and TJ Watt was basically night and day. It was basically like 8 o'clock in the morning to like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Mm.
Basically that's what it was during that time. Hutch got carted off the field and had to get surgery in the Dallas hospital that day.
man, he was
He
trying to
did
come.
get injured
He was
in
trying to come
Dallas.
back at the end of the year. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Last year, but we got knocked out in the first round. But he was trying to.
Yeah, y'all had so many
right.
injuries.
Dog,
The injuries that they had to their defense it was something that only happens to teams like the Detroit Lions.
I can only. It was the worst of luck, bro, of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the
Cause
worst.
y'all was balling the whole season, and then boom, y'all got hit with the injury bug and stuff. And then when it came down to it, it's
Started.
just Jaden Daniels was just balling. He was on fire.
It started like the week before the Hutch injury.
But y'all killed Minnesota though. Like y'all made Sam Darnold go back to his own self.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
everybody. We listen. We put it together. It was so hard, but they put it together. They put the defense together with dudes from off the street.
yeah, off the
That's
street,
true.
literally,
Like
literally.
off the
That's
street.
definitely true. And if I when I go back to the year that we had last year, going 1-5 in the division and still making the playoffs is not going to happen again. We just so happened to do it with that young team that we had, and this team is still young.
Y'all got
Really,
cheated out of that 49ers game though. I ain't gonna lie.
well, listen, the foot. I'm. That's water
I know
under the
that's
bridge.
in the past, yeah,
That's
but
yeah, that's water under the bridge, man, for me. But like, what I will say is that everything, everything that makes the strength of our team we gonna have to figure out on the offensive end, like right in like as the weeks go on, because defensively, I think the defense did what they needed to do. Offensively, bro, like people gotta understand, Jordan Love is not who Aaron Rodgers was. He's not who Brett Favre was. I need people to stop. I need the people to understand that he has certain intangibles, but the intangibles that he's missing when the defense start to tighten up, like the Browns defense did, he doesn't have the mental to figure them out, to figure those type of defenses out. But the good thing about it is that in the NFC, bro, like the only other defense that you probably got to worry about that might be on that level is the Eagles. That's
Man,
it.
how is Jordan Love's health though?
It's fine. I mean, listen, he'll throw an interception to avoid an injury. That's the one thing about it. You know what I'm saying? He'll live to fight another day. I mean, like when it comes to making mistakes, Jordan Love is going like when he playing up against one of them teams that could lock down on defense when like because we all know we've been watching football for a long time. You all know it's two things that you could win some games off of. That's a great pass rush, the D line, and a great secondary. Cleveland just so happened to have both. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, Cleveland is just a team that's scrappy.
yeah, Cleveland is just a team that's scrappy. They just can't put up no points.
No, for
That's all
sure.
that is. You know what I'm saying? So like that, like they defense could hold serve like at anywhere, anytime. They just can't put up no points. And what was going on yesterday is that their defense gave them good field goal position when they got stops.
Mm-hmm.
Our defense when we got stops, they punted. We got the ball back in our own 20, 15-yard line, and then we had to work from there. That was the difference. Like their defense gave them better field position than our defense gave our offense. But like if you go look at the points that they scored, by the time Flacco got the ball, he was already inside the 25-yard line.
Ouch.
That's how
Damn.
good That's how good they defense was playing yesterday.
Yeah, listen,
If you could show me another team in the NFC outside of Philly that could do that, I'm all ears.
we can do
Because I
that.
because I don't think it's y'all. I don't think it's Minnesota. I don't think it's the Rams. I don't think it's Tampa.
Man, the Rams got a hella defense. Shit,
The Rams do got a hella defense. They
our,
do.
our defense cracking too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. It's a few teams. Like I said, y'all just caught us slipping, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We see y'all in on Thanksgiving. You know, for that get back. That
Yep.
hot get.
And we gonna grab y'all with one hand and beat y'all with the turkey on the other. That's what's gonna happen.
Cool.
Grab one of you lying niggas from one hand and beat y'all asses with the other.
Cool.
Exactly. Shit.
It's
Do you like
Thanksgiving.
that? Do
It's
you like Thanos did Loki? Shit.
it's
and I
Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Day, not Christmas, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Y'all
Shit.
be
Man,
wait,
shit.
so the Lions are
We
gonna be
seem to be.
home. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
They
Yeah, the
did. They
Lions are
home.
gonna be home.
y'all
Oh
always
yeah.
Yeah, they gonna be
So
home.
y'all always home.
They
Y'all
always
always
home
home.
on Thanksgiving.
Got you.
back.
Got you.
Yeah. That's their game.
Oh.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It is.
So what was the
It's
upset this
supposed to
week?
be.
It's a new era.
Who's the
Somehow,
Cowboys facing on
us next
Thanksgiving?
week.
Oh, on
On
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, they probably facing the Giants.
Oh, damn.
If
Yeah, they're
if
gonna
they
kick
facing
them.
the Giants or Philly or Washington or Sal.
They're leaving the door open for
The
them to
Browns,
possibly have
Browns,
a
the Browns
quarterback
beat
change.
the Packers. That was an upset.
They're possibly gonna bench this man Russell Wilson after 3 weeks.
Possibly.
Yeah, they're
That means
leaving the
that that
door open
means
for
that that
that.
means it's time to put in some of that youth, man. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh
Chicago
yeah, and
beat
bringing it back to what you were saying about Jaden Daniels being the best quarterback in that division, like that's why I said like the Giants they was in trouble because
yeah.
they got three quarterbacks that are actually like legitimate good quarterbacks and stuff. And then you got one
Right.
rising star in Jaden Daniels. So it's
Right.
just like, the Giants is scrambling. They got to definitely find that quarterback. And that's why I thought they was going to really draft Shador Sanders. And I'm like, I'm like, how you dropped the ball on that? But they better hope Jackson Dark is that guy for sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he is too, but at the same time, when it comes to the quarterbacks of today, in terms of processing plays and reading the defense, and before at the line of reading defenses at the line of scrimmage, reading defensive schemes at the line of scrimmage is real. Like it's a lot of quarterbacks just don't have that, and
Absolutely.
and you could blame it on the new athleticism of some of these defensive players, bro. You got D linemen running 4.5s, bro. Like it is what it is, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like it's a crazy league now, bro. Like it's way more athletic.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like
you see what happened with the Jets game. You see what happened with the Eagles.
yeah, if you
The
got
D lines is over
if you
there
got D
flying.
linemen if you got D linemen out here hawking down wideouts, bro, like it's that the league has definitely changed for sure. But at the
Yeah, I
same
mean, okay.
but at the same time, you still need somebody with the mental capability to figure these defenses out, bro. Otherwise, the league is gonna go to all right, yo, whoever got the youngest defense, bro, like got the opportunity to win the game because these dudes is just run and fly to the ball with
Well, it's
reckless
football,
abandon.
man. You got to be tough, man.
Let's be real. There's only one
But
legitimate starting pocket passer that can't run like that, and that's only Joe
Burrow,
Flacco.
I was gonna say Burrow, but I mean,
Joe Burrow, yeah, he could run a
but
little bit.
I think Joe Burrow is gonna be a victim of what his team can't put around him in
The
terms
offensive
like
line.
offensive line. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
because like if you like it don't matter how many weapons you have if you don't have the toughness in the trenches, bro, you ain't going nowhere.
Yup.
Yo,
I
something
think
tells
it's
me
too
the
much.
Steelers are
Okay,
gonna have a
Mac.
good year. Something tells me the Steelers are gonna have a good year. I don't know what it is.
The Steelers is gonna have a good year because they like
They're
in
gonna
the
get to the
trenches
playoffs.
in the trenches, bro. Like they can have what it takes to win games late, bro. Like when and Aaron Rodgers could probably make as many mistakes as he can. I think Najee Harris is out for the year too. He
Yeah,
had
he's
a
out for the
ace.
year. I seen
Yeah,
that on the bottom.
so the reality is like as long as they got young guys that's willing to run through the wall for their veterans and for their coaches, bro. Like that's a recipe for success. The Steelers are, but like to me, defensively, I think they could do some things. Realistically, the Ravens, this is their division to lose. Like me,
Yeah,
if you really be honest with, I'm a little bit tired. And people are getting tired of the Lamar Jackson excuses. They getting tired
I
of
know they are,
they getting tired of it, bro. Like
but
I
it's just
mean,
like the defense is not showing up for him, and I know it's another
yeah.
excuse, but it's just like if you watch the games, you know damn well it's the defense that's not holding up.
You know it's
Like
the defense, yeah, but it's almost the same thing with Josh Allen. I think him and Josh
Josh got
Allen,
a defense though. I ain't gonna lie, they do got.
but yeah, Josh do got a defense, but when the game is when the money is really on the line, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson they suffer from the same thing, and
Facts.
that's
Well,
the fact that like, come on, bro. Just a few years ago, we watched Josh Allen play the game of his life against the Kansas City Chiefs, and he left 4 seconds on the clock,
Hmm.
and somehow, some way, he still lost that. And somehow, some way, if you were smart and you looked at that, bro, you could confidently look back and say, if it like if he left 1 second on that clock, it didn't matter how many seconds he left on that clock. If he left time on that clock, you did not believe in your heart to heart that Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills was going to win that game. You didn't because
Nah,
the reason being is because during that
Chiefs
time
know how to win.
Kansas City was just like they
Just
just
know how to win.
they just knew how to win during that type of time.
Yep.
And I'm
Those
seeing the
tight
same. And
games, they've been doing.
I'm
Listen, the
seeing
whole
yeah.
last that whole year they was. I mean, not that year. That was a couple
Mhm.
of years ago. But they just know how to win. To be honest with you, even
I'm
last
seeing
year.
yeah, and I'm seeing the same thing from the Eagles all around.
Yep.
I'm seeing the same exact thing from the Eagles, and a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing in football, bro. Like these same episodes of Seinfeld already happened already, bro. I'm looking at it, bro. Like our game yesterday remind me of Aaron Rodgers' last playoff game. It's the
Mm.
same exact shit. The same
I'm about
exact
to
way
watch
we
our
lost.
highlights.
If you go look at that, you could pull up that game and
I'm
yesterday's
about to pull
game
it up.
on two different screens. It's the same exact game.
Hmm.
Same exact game. I promise you. I will not lie to you. That's one of the reasons, bro, why I disconnected, bro. I was like, you know what? Because I could see 10 minutes before it happened how we're gonna lose. 10 minutes before, and I seen it during and when we played the Niners a couple of years ago when Jordan Love was in the playoffs. I called each play. I called the
But
last
y'all had a
eight
lot of
plays of the
injuries
game.
though. Yeah. Tackle got injured.
Uh huh.
Then it was just like y'all had a lot of injuries that like it was just guys dropping left and right, and
This
even in
guy,
that
yeah, got
game, and y'all
guys
came
dropping
into
left
that
and
game.
right. We came in that game, bro. We was kicking the 49ers ass from wall to wall.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, third quarter comes. Here goes Matt LaFleur getting in his own way again. And this is what I hate about the Kyle Shanahan coaching tree, bro. Like it doesn't work. It
Hmm.
doesn't work, bro. The Kyle Shanahan working a coaching tree, bro. Like they basically all of them are literally the Mike D'Antoni of the NFL.
Man, my phone about to die. I'll be back.
All right,
All right, man.
like
Oh yeah.
you can't make this up, man. I'm like I knew like all I'm gonna tell y'all is, and Mac, bro. I'm thinking if Mac is still here. If you ever get a chance, go look at yesterday's game and go look at Aaron Rodgers' last playoff game on two different screens simultaneously. It's the same exact fucking game.
I believe you because you watch the Green Bay Packers for real, and you're a fan of the
Exactly.
team, so I already know you're not lying about that. But it's just like I just feel like y'all lost because that game against the 49ers, I feel like y'all lost due to Aaron Rod. I mean, y'all was up. I feel like Aaron Rodgers started choking towards the end, and then it was just like the special teams didn't help y'all at all. Then I think y'all
Exact.
missed a couple of field goals as well too, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yes, we
Yeah,
did.
because
I think
it
we
was a
won.
bad weather condition too.
Right. We was if I'm not mistaken, we was at home.
Yeah, y'all was definitely at home.
We was
Y'all was
at
not.
home and it was cold that day. I was
And
like,
then
yo,
everybody
bro.
was like, "Oh yeah, these California boys are not gonna sustain the the Green Bay weather and
Yeah,
stuff." So
right.
I was just like, "Yeah,
Yeah, right.
it's gonna
Yeah,
come down
right. Yeah, right. Listen, I
for
look.
real."
All I'm gonna say is this: every like when games like that, I could see the writing on the wall. By the at least by the end of the towards the end of the second quarter, the score is dumb low. We playing all right most of the game. Our defense is outplaying everybody on the field, but we still can't score. These are the problems that I seen. I peeped these issues in week two, in week one, because we had decent leads and the conservative play start to come out, but the defense is still trying to. Our defense is still trying to get after it. Go look at that game we played Jaden Daniels, bro. We're like, yo, Michael Parsons was not going, bro. He was trying to
Mm,
get after everything,
I hear that.
you know.
Yeah,
So when you when and the same thing, I saw the same thing from Miles Garrett in that defense yesterday. When they started blitzing the
ooh,
safeties, and
Miles Garrett was getting into
yeah,
your line. I see it. I'm watching the game right now as we
mm-hmm.
speaking.
Every third down was a sack.
Damn. Oh, so you had like a third down problem. What I'm
Yes,
guessing Joe Flacco was just managing the game.
Joe Flacco was basically just managing managing field. He was
Mm.
just managing field, and let me tell you how he did it. When it was time to give the ball up on third down, he threw an interception all the way down the field towards
Oh, y'all
going
was
towards the
getting to
end
Joe
zone.
Flacco though in the first
Yeah, we
half.
was getting to Joe Flacco. That wasn't the problem. but Joe Flacco wasn't giving up the ball like that. He wasn't fumbling or intercepting the ball.
He's a veteran, you know.
You know what I'm
At
saying?
the
So
same
like,
time,
yeah, when you
oh,
when
that
you
was a good
have
play with Jordan Love with the run to the right side.
right, you know what I'm saying? So it's a weird thing. I gotta charge my phone, man. I'll be back.
All right, man. Mac, you still there?
Yep.
Yes, indeed. I'm over here watching the Green Bay and the Browns game as Leaf was breaking down the game and stuff, and it just looked like, damn, the third down, the Browns was ready to just get at this man Jordan Love, man. Like the third down was really crucial. And like I said, man, the Browns, they got defense, man. Like that's why when everybody was like, "Oh, why would Deshaun Watson go there?" For one, it was a fully guaranteed contract, and then on top of that, you know, they got a defense. They always had a defense for the couple of years, and that's how they really got into the playoffs with this man, um, Mayfield.
Yeah.
Yup, but shoot, I'm looking at the game right now. The defense was on point in this game, for real.
Yeah, they're on
Especially in
point.
that,
Can't even lie. They're on point.
yeah, yup,
Offense looks good, but defense wins games. You know that. Come on.
exactly. And that's my problem with my Jets. My Jets lost their identity when it came to defense, and I'm just like, dog, like our defense is supposed to be the one that I'm supposed to be looking forward to stopping the offense, and it's the complete opposite. Like it's just like the offense gotta kind of like carry the damn defense, and then it's just like when the defense is out there, our offense is not as. Ooh, that was a bad interception by this man Joe Flacco. Why would he throw that into triple coverage? That was terrible. Oh yeah, because it was only 2 minutes, but still that was bad though. But anyway, but yeah, the defense is the team that's gonna. Yeah, damn. Okay, I see what Leaf was talking about. Third down. But yeah, man.
Hold up.
But defense wins championships though. At the end of the day, you got to have a defensive line that can get to that quarterback.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. So how you rank this game though from tonight?
That's good.
It was good. You doing next Monday?
Yep.
All right, Jets versus Dolphins. 0-3 games, must-win games for both sides. Dolphins don't win, possibly the head coach gets fired. So, and Aaron Glenn, you know, my team, well, the fan base is kind of getting like a little antsy right now because they like, oh, he has all the answers and he's dancing, he's clapping. You know, now they're starting to do all that. So, like I said, I already knew this was gonna happen. That's why I'm just like, Aaron Glenn, listen, you're black for one, for two, you know, they don't give you too much of a shot. And three, I understand what this year is, but you gotta really like win games, man. Like, you know, because in this town, man, like it's no patience. Like we gotta see results right away. But we gotta be patient. And I like how Aaron Glenn is approaching the games and approaching the, you know,
Right.
he's hard nosed, you know what I'm saying? And he's trying to fix the mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's good. But you know, we gotta see results, man. You know, so I just hope that we could win this game so you go shut some of the people that are doubting him now, because this week is all about doubting him, even though they came back, you know, but they're starting to grow tired of all the, you know, he has an answer for everything. So that's what I'm starting to hear now. Yeah, that's how it is, man. But everybody knew what this year was, so I don't understand what. Damn. Yeah, dog. I'm seeing, yo, this Browns defense was no joke. Leaf, if you still listening, I see what you was talking about with the third down. This was definitely a trap game for sure. Holy.
We got beat up.
Yeah, they got beat up. This was a game that was just straight up defensive. minded, but they have the lead. It's 10-0, so I'm trying to see how the heck that Oh, they lost it in
2-0,
the fourth.
nothing in this league. 10-0. You come back in
Yeah.
like
Oh,
5 minutes.
absolutely. You could come back, but they stopped them. Ooh, okay, good catch and good pass. But yeah, like I said, like 10-0 is from what I'm looking at the game. Oh, now it's third down. Let me see what happens this third down. Because Lee said every time it was third down, that's when stuff happens. Yup, drop the ball. Yup. And they getting the ball back. Yeah, this Browns defense is no joke, man. Like I said, I feel like I understand what you said about the Steelers, but they still got to see their division. They haven't played not one division game yet. So I got to see how they are in a division. I got to see Aaron Rodgers in this play against the Browns. I got to see them play against the Ravens. And like I said, the defense is like, I wouldn't say the best when it comes to the Steelers, but they're actually good. They're supposed to be more talented than what they're really showing, but the Patriots is not that good.
You go Dame's new interview. I know. Patriots are
Yeah.
trash. Just look out for my team, T's team, and your team.
Nah, my team ain't
your
doing
team.
that much. I know you being nice and all, but next year you can say that. But this year, nah, I ain't really jacking it. We probably.
I thought you were a Bills fan, but you're.
Nah.
I appreciate you making some time for us, man. It's a beautiful event you got going on here, and we're gonna get straight to the point, straight to the cut. Hold on.
One, two.
Might work that better that way.
1, 2.
Turn the volume down because it's feeding back. It's feeding back. All right. You ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2. What up? I am Ugly Money Nietzsche. Welcome to a special edition of the Ugly Money Podcast, live from the CEO Creatives Conference here in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Atrium. And I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dame Dash. Brother, how you feeling today?
I'm good. How you doing?
So I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed because, I finally get a chance to chop it up with you. I know you ain't got much time, but what was the direction and what was the inspiration for this event here today?
Well,
click here to make your very own monster unadapted mind.
Wow, he threw an
Where
interception.
monsters.
my intention is I don't necessarily love the
Just
way
threw
we're
the game
educated.
away.
And I believe that the language that's spoken to us is an addiction that triggers us. So I feel like teaching should not be something where people feel like they have to sit in the classroom and be uncomfortable. It should be entertainment. And if you're teaching somebody about a vertical like business or music, then you should have been in music and you should have done well at it. Or if you're teaching about making a movie, you should have done it at a professional level.
Facts.
And you might want to be taught by someone that inspires you in a diction and language that makes you comfortable. And that's what the purpose of this is taking this way of teaching and this approach on the road, broadcasting it live on our television network, my new television network, American New,
Right.
and taking the narrative and instead of complaining about the way we're taught, just start doing the teaching ourselves. So we're always mad about the way our oppressor feeds us, teaches us, gives us religion, but we keep accepting it from them, and we never take it on our own to teach our own people.
Facts.
So I just want people to learn as I've learned based on what I've done, and they may choose not to approach it the way I have, but at least they'll know exactly how it's been done in real time by someone that's actually done it.
No, facts. What's funny is the fact that you're doing this event to actually work with people and network with people and bring creatives together. Now, the narrative of past times of that Dame may be hard to work with, but this is the exact opposite. Dame is working with creatives. He's working with the up and coming. Where does that narrative come from, and how does this event, just kind of prove that wrong?
Well, that narrative comes from people that are trying to exploit artists. I am hard to work with bad people.
I like it.
So if someone's trying to rob you and they pull a gun out and you pull yours back and pop them in their leg, they're going to say he's hard to rob. he's not the guy I want to work with.
Hard to rob. I try to be hard to rob.
If you notice anyone that's put that narrative out,
That
it's
was
been like a
hard.
Steve Stout,
I'm hard to rob.
or it's been a
Mm.
Leor Cohen,
Didn't he just
or
apologize to them?
someone that's been trying to exploit our culture that can't dance. It's usually someone that can't get on
Hey Mac, didn't he just
stage
apologize to them?
and perform, play an
No, that was
instrument.
like 10 months ago.
Can't
bro.
even
Yeah.
get in the club. Of course,
You gotta change your
telling
mind.
the truth in a room full of liars. A liar's gonna say, "Oh, he's hard to work with because he doesn't let us lie." But I have yet to hear any creative person
He
ever
said that was
say I
like
was
10
hard
months
to work
ago.
with. What you'll hear is, I made a lot of money with him. He's accountable. He's not gonna lie to you. And I just believe
Ooh, a
that's the
block.
easiest way to work
They
with
blocked the
someone
field goal
is
too.
when they make it where you can be
That was
independent of
3
them.
blocks.
Hard.
So everyone I've worked with now works for themselves.
Like that.
And it wasn't because of anything I did. So you ever heard of any of these billionaires ever say Dane robbed me? You ever heard any of these billionaires say I could have did this without Dane?
Facts.
So hard to work with is if I can't rob you and you're still broke. Hard to work with
Yeah.
is if you're taking market share on my block. So if you got a block and I'm like, yo, we could do this two ways. We could work my way, or you got to get off the block.
Get off.
Now my
Damn,
way is
dog.
everybody
This game
eats.
went
Your
like
way is
that.
you're the only one that eats. So now there has to be a little war. Someone has to look like a bad guy. So whoever gets punched in the eye said that guy's a bad guy. He punched me in my eye. But why did he punch me in my eye? Because I tried to punch everyone he loves in the eye.
I like it.
That's all. So name an artist that walked away saying that their life was worse or better if I didn't come into it. Pause.
There it is.
Let's talk about the artist. But you can't be hard to work with if you get things done.
Facts.
So if everyone that I put in business from every vertical, from a Kevin Hart, a Lee Daniels, a Kanye, a Jay-Z, a Rachel Roy, a Noriega, a Joe Buttons.
Come on.
And I could keep going and keep going.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone.
My last question of the evening. How much of a turnoff is it for people to always ask you about Jay-Z?
The turnoff is that no one asked him.
Mm.
And
They're
the
scared
turnoff
to.
is someone will ask me, and then when I answer, they'll be like, he's always talking about him. But the fact is, he's a part of a big part of what y'all want to know that happened in my past.
For sure.
So not many people worked with Jay-Z in that capacity. Not many people have so much to say because they don't have so much experience. A lot of people that have been, maybe mistreated by him are scared to speak up on what he did.
Facts.
I'm just not. So if I hit a nigga with a pack, I hit him with some work, and he runs off on me, until I get my money back, I don't care if it's 20 years later, I'm never going to have too many complimentary things to say about that situation. Yeah, we was cool, but he ran off with 10 birds.
Mm.
So what do you expect? And a lot of people that say those things, they've never been in a position of being a person that cuts checks, works this hard, and have had people at that level take them to court, say things about them, and click up and make other people, say other things. Like, if you haven't been in that position, you don't know what it is. The difference is most people that are in my position aren't so transparent.
No, facts.
Aren't so honest. Don't take the time to personally talk to the culture. A lot of people, after they make money with the culture, they out. I made money with the culture, and I want the culture to make money with me.
We right back here.
And that's why, I'm here. So bottom line is
That's
this.
a good pass.
Regardless of what anyone
Like
says,
Caleb Williams.
hard work, good work, hard work, respecting the art, being resilient. You cannot be a general unless you fought a war. Nobody can tell me they tough unless I saw them do some tough shit. So I like being a general. I've been through a lot of wars. Most generals respect what I do. Actually, all generals. a lot of soldiers are scared of what I do because they think I'm still a soldier, but I'm really a general and they're soldiers. So I don't expect the soldier to think and have the same mentality as me. A slave don't have the same mentality as a master. You understand? A student don't have the same mentality as a teacher till he evolves. So until you've done a lot of things, I remember I've done a lot of things at a young age.
For sure.
So I'm 53.
A long time ago.
I mean, I retired from Rockefeller at 35. You understand what I mean?
That's like kind of the point where people start getting started.
They don't understand that everything that people are talking about was when I. You understand what I'm saying? Before, I made $1 million before I had hair under my arms.
Pop it.
It's the truth.
But what's crazy?
I didn't even have a full mustache, and I have. You know what I mean? It was like, what was y'all expecting? I had more money than most people's parents.
Yeah.
But before I was 21, legally.
Wow.
So like, how could you be difficult to work with at 21
if you getting it like that?
I've had tax problems since I was 19.
That's different.
I've been making 6 digits legal since I was a teenager.
That's different.
And never went backwards.
That's different.
You know, like, what's the expectation? Like, I've just had a nice run, but over a 30-year run, 40-year run, and the worst someone could say is he yells. Based on this temperature right now,
yeah,
I feel like a saint.
Hey, man,
I feel like I'm the most nicest guy.
Yeah,
I feel like I've been the most like conscious of making sure people were all right.
Yeah, for sure.
Than anybody.
You know what's crazy though, damn right?
Now I'm the good guy.
Yeah, for sure. And to be totally honest, from that era, it's not a lot of guys that can sit in front of a camera and talk anymore.
They're not a lot. Yeah, since too many questions.
Since this Diddy thing, right? It's not too many people that can sit and talk anymore. Why do you think a lot of these people are being quiet? Like,
because they've been quiet. So the question's gonna be, why you been quiet? And when you ask me, it's like, now we know why you haven't been quiet. So now y'all know why I've been doing what I've been doing, saying what I've been saying, and moving the way I do. Look at what you got to deal with out there. And I just won't let me or any of my creatives deal with that, ever. I'm not dealing with that. All money ain't good money. I'm not looking the other way. And when it comes to certain things, where I'm from, snitching is a no-go. Pedophile, no-go. Rape, no-go. Now imagine having to be around all that shit daily. How would you act? Now, if you're a real one, you're going to do what I do. If you're tolerant and you don't really stand on your principles, you're going to look like you're happy. People are going to say you're not difficult to work with because you look the other way.
Exactly.
I just don't look the other way.
No. Yeah, I couldn't stand for that either.
You'd be surprised at how many people start out with that attitude, and then as soon as the devil walks in, turn into a whole nother person and do anything they told.
So
down to the way they talk. I be dying laughing, seeing tough guys not talk tough when they think someone with a suit from another culture walks in the room. All the street goes out the window. It should be hilarious to me. Like, why people start talking like the weatherman when they come in?
Hi, how you doing?
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story.
Speaking facts, man.
With a professional website.
It's a lot of questions that need to be answered. There's a lot of people.
I just won't change my tone.
Yeah, no, a lot of people being quiet right now. A lot of people are low key with this, with all these Diddy things going around.
Because there'd be questions. You have to answer. What was you doing? What did you see? What did you see, Dame? Y'all know what I saw, and then I broke out. So the last 10 years, I ain't seen none of that because I wasn't around it. It got too abusive. I'm telling you. I promise you. I was like, this is crazy. I'm out.
Nah, it makes sense, man. It makes sense. Last thing before we get out of here, Lee Daniels ever pay you that money back?
Yes.
Hey, man, shouts out to Lee Daniels.
Took him a minute, but he did it.
Took him a minute, man.
Again, you would think, right, having the biggest TV show corporately, that you'd have 2 on. That was a payment plan.
He had to pay it in installments, but
I was nice about it. No interest, just pay it back.
Love, brother.
But I didn't see $1 of it. It all went to my baby mothers.
You said before that you invest every dollar that
every dollar.
Can you expound on that for me?
Have you ever held a couple $1 million before?
I held maybe 1 or 2.
Doesn't it suck? The government, because first of all, you got to put it in the bank. So a bank can do what they want with it. Government can do what they want with it. It's not yours no more.
Right.
So why you have it? I'd rather put it into some bricks. So at least if they want to take it into process. But I'd rather live in my money, not look at my money. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather watch my money build, not just give it away. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with the building.
Money's man-made, and it doesn't make happiness. So only thing that comes with looking at it is problems. Like if you don't know how to have money, you're going to jail.
Facts.
They don't teach us how to have money because they don't expect us to. But there's so many laws we're holding money, bro. You don't even, and you don't know about them. So after they snatch 500,000 or 2 million, you like, I didn't know that.
They don't care. They still lock your ass up.
Like you can make money at the end of a quarter or end of a fiscal year and invest it all in the next year, but you still look like you had a profit in that year and you got to pay taxes on that, even though you spent it all on business the next.
Wow.
And then they'll shut your accounts down for that type shit. They do it all the time. The other week, we got, the business got some money. The bank shut our accounts down for 2 months because it looked suspicious. And we like, yo, how we supposed to pay our bills for 2 months? Well, we just have to go through it.
It looked suspicious because you was getting money.
Whatever it was, we didn't do nothing. It was nothing. It was like, so because y'all don't trust us or whoever sent that, you get to make it where we can't pay our employees for 2 months.
Wow.
And now our credit is fucked up. And in order to rectify that, I got to spend more money that came into the account to sue your ass. And I got shit to do.
That's crazy.
So having money, either people going to try to rob you, or 40% of it got to go to taxes if you don't invest it in make capital gains, or it's a pain in the ass. So I prefer to put it in the street, make my dreams come true.
Yeah.
And my profit is the love.
I love it.
And the time I can spend with my children.
That's hard.
Because I get to architect the time with my kids. And that comes first. That's my first job.
Amen, brother.
And I can't get that time back. So, I don't think children are meant to be watched while you work. I think you're meant to work with your children and pass your family company to them.
Facts.
And you're meant to be their teacher. And that's where there's a disconnect with our culture. Our parents don't teach our kids. We depend on somebody else to do it. And I didn't know how to be a parent when I was first a parent. It took me to be like 4 kids later, 50 years old, when I should be a grandfather. And I got a 3-year-old because I really need to be able to raise a child one time at least.
Facts.
With a woman I love, without being a visiting dad, being able to wake up with my child every day. And that's been the best experience I've ever had, better than any party, any woman, any private jet, anything, is family.
That's hard, bro.
And having a functional family. But they won't show that. They don't show that part. They don't show what it looks like, what hip hop looks like in Happily Ever After. I'm in Happily Ever After right now. Now I'm just doing like kamikaze. Like, let me see if I can do it with one. I'm dead ass. Like, I did it one way before, and then I got to do others. Just for fun.
Well, the America new streaming platform that you just launched or whatever. Do you feel that the video streaming aspect, is that the new frontier?
It's been the frontier. The problem is we getting robbed. So, again, you do a podcast, and you probably put it on YouTube.
Yep.
And you get paid by CPMs. And what happens is you're not collecting the CPM. YouTube is. So you don't know how much they're collecting. They may be getting $30 for your CPM and giving you $3. And you're not getting no accounting.
Yep.
And you don't get the benefit of the data.
You don't get to see the numbers.
You don't. And there's no one you can ask but an email. And if you're big enough, maybe Tuma will give you a call. But that's it. I had to go and get my ad tech, get our own ad tech, build it so we get the full CPM and the data, and we can give the artist the full CPM, or at least split it. We split it 60-40.
Yeah.
60 to the artist, and you get to see a dashboard of exactly how much you make.
That's dope.
So we don't own no television networks. Bounce isn't owned by nobody black. Revolt wasn't never, and still to this day ain't owned by nobody black at all. Well, it was before 20%. Now it's 0. It's all white people.
Wow.
The whole thing.
Damn.
Aspire is not owned by nobody black. BET is not owned by nobody black.
Wait a minute, BET is not owned by any black.
No.
Du moins, ou les jeans vont magiquement bien. Tout le monde.
Damn. Black Entertainment is not owned by nobody black, bro. That's crazy.
Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji.
Black Entertainment is not owned by nobody
So
black.
they're all black faced, and that's what's controlling the visuals that we see. So we have to own. I mean, like TV One is, but they're a little older. But American New is a place where we can showcase the visuals that we need to see. Not us getting abused, not us only abusing each other, but the movie I made, The Prince of Detroit, is about healthcare.
Yeah.
About how to make money doing something other than being in entertainment, other than being in distraction. They don't show visuals of that. They don't fund movies made like that.
Right.
So the only way for that to happen is for us to not only have our own education, have our own network, make our own music. We got to do it on our own. We got to stick together, and we got to teach each other.
So,
and that's the only way we stop complaining, is to start doing shit. So American New is me saying, fuck the networks, I got my own. Just like when I was putting out Jay-Z first, fuck a record company, I'll put out my own. When I'm wearing other people's clothing lines, fuck that, I'll put out my own. That's just me, is I'm fuck that, I'm gonna put out my own.
He's a
and I like to
CEO.
teach people how to have that kind of freedom by mastering that craft. You can't just say I'm gonna be in clothes, but you don't understand fashion as an art.
Facts.
So I like to break everything down from the art because I'm more of an artist than a businessman. I enjoy the actual process, and that's why I could teach the process. I could teach you fashion from every aspect of it, from sourcing, pattern making, making samples, production, to putting it in the.
See, he's trying to cut out the middleman, and that's another way you get blackballed. Because it's small hats. It's too many small hats.
I
That's
directed the
empowered.
movie, produced the movie, edited the movie, put the movie out independently. Now putting it on my own streaming service.
That's a tough man to beat.
I make my own glasses. I make my own sneakers. We make our own everything. So I just like to make my own. I don't want to cop work. I'd rather be Pablo than cop from Pablo.
Yeah.
Word.
If you can grow it, why can't I?
Facts.
They don't want you to grow it. They want you to buy from them.
Wow, exactly. They want us to be customers. They don't want to be our customers. But basically, the whole economy is based on black culture. Everything bought is based on something we did, but we don't control it.
We control cool.
No,
See, and that's another thing. That's why the small hats don't like to hear from me, because it's like
give our shit to them to
he
sell
be
it
having
back
that
to
pro
us.
black,
That
like
don't make no sense.
having their own business, having their
So
own.
that's what I'm here to tell.
They don't like to hear that.
And a lot of people don't have the courage to do that because they're used to seeing other people be complacent.
Facts.
I just got the skill.
That's love, man. I know you got to go, man. I appreciate you, man. Before we get out of here,
Nah, he was
for all our
spitting.
viewers, I know
He
they
was
already
spitting
follow
though.
you, but where
I
can
ain't
they
gonna
follow you,
lie.
man, and what's on the horizon?
Dusko Poppington. Anything else is fake. Any Dame Dash shit is fake. Dusko Poppington all the way through. Pause. And go to American New. It's free. Type in America and then NU on your App Store, your Roku, your Samsung,
everywhere.
Pause. Your Fire Stick.
Come on.
Your Apple TV. Anywhere they are, I am.
Pause. Your Fire
Anything
Stick.
they got, I got.
Come on. Go copy some work, man.
That's it. Make some work.
Follow me
He
at
said,
Ugly Money
pause,
Media.
your
That's
Fire
Ugly
Stick.
Money, N-I-C-H-E. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Dame Dash.
Yeah. I was spitting. You were spitting.
Nah, he was spitting on that because that's another way how you get blackballed too, because what he's trying to do is cut out the middleman, and he's preaching that. And when you're preaching that, the small hats is like, nah, you ain't cutting us out. We gonna blackball you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he has a lot of enemies. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of people that don't like how he talks. He's not conservative. He's more of, yo, I want to own my own. Why we gotta go to this man? That's similar to like that's the mentality of like cut out that middleman. You know what I'm saying? They got us in a 3-strike rule. Like we gotta own our own. Now I feel him on that. Why do we like? That's what I'm saying. Why us as black people, we don't support our own designers? We don't support. Like, listen,
Used to.
let's take it back. We used to, but listen. Go out and buy some Sean John, or go out and buy some Rockaware or something like that, or buy some Shacks they're gonna be like, hell no, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go and buy that, but I'm just saying like we don't support our own. You know what I'm saying? If a rapper is making some rap songs and stuff like that, and he comes out with a designer, if it's not through Nike, if it's not through any of these Europeans, we're not gonna mess with it. But if it's from him doing it independently and he's doing it by himself, they're not gonna really rock that. You know what I'm saying? We don't support our own,
We
and that's
used
the
to
problem
though.
with
That's
us.
what I'm saying. I
We
don't know
used to back then, but now it's like they got us to a point where we're conservative. You know what I'm saying? Just like kind of what he was saying. We're way too conservative now. We're way too like, like this is more of the era of us being soft. Like
how
this is a
can I have
soft
a
era.
you know?
Exactly, and you see what happened to him. They played him out. He basically got played out, and now like Nike, does Nike ever go out of style? No. Does Polo ever go out of style? No. Does any of these other designers go out of style? No. So that's what I'm saying. Like I see where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a black art, like a black person that is making his own establishment and making his own designer, we don't support it. And we make other shit pop. That's the problem with us. We make shit pop. Like if we stop wearing polo, nobody's gonna be rocking polo. But if we rock what I say, Louis Vuitton, we make Louis Vuitton pop. We make Gucci pop. If we stop wearing it, it ain't gonna be popping no more. But they don't want us to wear their design, but we make the shit look good. So they just like, all right, let them rock it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But they be low key racist, and then they be showing that they racist, but then they be like, oh, we apologize, this, that, and the third, because it was at one point in time where you had some of these designers coming out and being racist and stuff, and then they had to publicly apologize. Then we go on a strike for like what 2 or 3 weeks, and then we're back wearing their shit again. You know what I'm saying? So I get where he's coming from when it comes to that. So I've been saying this, man. It's like we're a little bit brainwashed when it comes to that, and I hate that about us. You know what I'm saying? But I love how we are as people because we make the shit pop. We make the culture, and it's just like we be railroaded in our own self because we so brainwashed of how we are.
Yeah.
As a collective group, especially when it comes to design or owning or like having independence. We're afraid to have independence because we feel like it's not going to be the top tier.
Yep.
So that's why it's sad, man. I really want us to get back to that 90s and that 80s mentality how we was. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I don't think it's ever going to get back to that because we got too say soft.
Yep.
Like it's just I don't know, man. It's different. It's different times though.
We got Europeanized.
Yeah, we got Europeanized for sure. And that's why I say that's why Dame Dash is black boy because he's coming with that black mentality. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yo, why we got to go through him? Why is he there? And it's the fact that he just said BET, which I already knew, but I didn't know it was 100% just Caucasians that are running BET. I thought it was like percentage of like black people who actually ran it as well too. But it's really just the Europeans, and I'm just like, damn. I'm like, black entertainment is just ran by Jews. I mean, by the small hats. My bad. We're still on live. So it's just messed up, man. It's messed up.
Yeah, it's all messed up.
It's sad, dog. It's sad. But shout out to Dame, man. Listen, I understand, like, yeah, he doesn't have the best business. Like, some things I don't agree with. Like, the things I don't agree with is like, how he says to spend money. Like, I have $1 million. You're not going to spend it. Like, you got to be, you got to learn how to manage your money too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know how to manage it. Don't just be spending it recklessly and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what he's saying. Like, listen, money comes and goes. That's true. But be responsible too at the same time. Like, don't be just like throwing your money out there and everything, because that's how you mess up.
Yeah, a lot of game in that.
Wait, say that again? My bad, Matt.
I said they gave up a lot of game in that little interview right there.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Listen, Dame didn't come. That's what I'm saying. Like, he got the Kanye Wests. He had the Dipsets. This man he's smart, man. Like, he's very smart. The only problem is
behind you holding money.
Right. The only problem was when it came to Dame was he's smart, but he was loud. And they didn't like him being loud because he's like they put that like, you know, facade on him like he's an angry black man. And you can't work with him because he's not gonna just like lay down to the, you know, to the white people and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? To the Europeans. And yeah, he does get in his way sometimes due to the ego and everything. Certain things that he had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he had to like this is the most calmest I ever been like now in my life and everything. He wasn't so calm back then. He was very arrogant on certain things. You know what I'm saying? He was very direct, and you can't be because the people that he was talking down on are now in position. You know what I'm saying? So they remember the Dames. You know what I'm saying? Of back then of how he treated people and shit. So
Yeah,
now
but
all the people that he was,
he never changed, you know. Because one
yeah,
thing,
he didn't change at that time because, like he said, when he had the millions
that's
and
all he
everything, he was young. He was 19, so he didn't really have that guidance of like, yo, he didn't go through nothing because he already had it right away. You know what I'm saying? So he was arrogant because he's like, yo, I made this on my own. I was 19. You know what I'm saying? Or however old he was when he before. So it's
had.
just like he has that. He had to like humble himself on certain things, but he just like, you know, it is what it is. But you know, like I said, you gotta go through some losses to basically, you know, to get that to get back to how you was, man, in a better way. But like I said, he's blackballed. It's unfortunate, but the best way to that he's doing it is going independent. But the people like he's been dissing, like the Scots, what's his name? Not Scott Storch. Yeah, whatever. But the Jay-Z's and everybody like that, you know, it's just like those people are in power, and the people that he's dissing is like, you know, on top right now. You know what I'm saying? That have like they're in the industry. So if they say don't work with Dame, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna work with Dame. He's not a good guy. You know what I'm saying? So, or if you work with him, then I'm not gonna work with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's all like a network thing. You know what I'm saying? So that network could just basically railroad you and be like, oh yeah, we can't put you in the circle because you're not workable. You know what I'm saying? We can't work with you.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be always the stain, and that's the thing about the industry. And then on top of that, it's Hollywood, and Hollywood is fake. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna be straight up with you. They're gonna give you the runaround, and they're not gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know, reputations and status. So you know, if your name is not good, they're not going to work with you. So that's kind of how it is. So that's why he has to get it out the mud. But he has the mentality of, you see how he's smart and talking in the interview. So he's smart. You know what I'm saying? So he could basically come up in
Yeah.
his own ways. So as
You
long
gotta
as you're
take
smart,
yeah.
just it's kind of like how Pac said, man. Like if you're smart, that's the most dangerous thing that a white person could fear is a black man being smart because you're gonna outsmart the person. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best thing that you could do is have the knowledge and be smart of your moves and be smart of what you're gonna do next and stuff. So that's kind of how it is.
Yep.
That's a fact.
The best way to look at it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, man, we had a good one. Night,
Good
man.
one, man.
Everybody passed through. Shout out to my dog.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed, man.
outlaw that came up, you know what I'm saying?
For
We
sure,
gonna
for sure. Shout out to Mac, man. Mac
game,
Mizoavelli.
we gonna do this again, man. You know what I'm saying? So folks out
Absolutely,
there,
man.
comments,
Jets next
subscribe.
Monday.
And you know my slogan: keep it real in the field and get how they feel. You know how we do. Peace.
Bow.